Coins are more than a token, with a delightful weight in the hand.
It's starting in like 1 minute, and I can't figure out where to I can't figure out where I am. I don't know where I am. Why am I not loading? But it's starting really soon, so I guess we're just gonna, I don't know. Where am I? Where the flip am I? Huh.
PC gaming show Most Wanted will begin shortly.
Oh, there we go. Huh?
And announcements in our countdown of the hottest PC
Uh-oh, where am I? Why am I'm choosing to stare at you very aggressively. Sorry, I don't mean to try to intimidate you. It's starting very soon? I didn't wake up until very recently, so... No, don't connect to the internet. Also, Pumpkin really wants to be picked up, but she keeps running away from me. Here you go, Pumpkin. Okay. Here you go, Pump. Okay, there's your little bed. I'll tuck you in a second. You can sit there for a sec. Okay. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I'm just gonna take my seat really quick.
Hello and welcome to the PC gaming show Most Wanted, powered by...
There's an Indiana Jones woman. Be careful.
Frankie Ward, streaming to you from the Churchill War Rooms, London's underground government command bunker built back in...
Okay, well...
But why the thought of
Morning. I don't know how to get this to connect. Gonna try though.
Maybe you've noticed there are a lot of video games lately. That's why over the next hour and a half of previews and exclusive reveals, we'll be counting down the definitive ranking of unreleased PC games as selected by the Council, PC Gamer's own hand-picked panel of more than 70 industry experts.
Okay, there we go.
We've tasked legendary game developers.
Thank you so much, Gaming Bleach, for being here for 13 months. Thank you so much.
Which games of tomorrow deserve
Oh yeah, I'll turn it up in just a second. Thank you so much, Gaming Bleach, for the 500 bits. Thank you so much for being here for 13 months. Thank you. And Oxide, thank you so much for being here for 16 months. The starting screen is relatable. I feel like that a lot. Oh yeah. Thank you for being here for 16 months. I really appreciate you guys coming by.
We'll be airing those interviews through.
Sorry that I...
And that's not all.
I'm Russian.
This entire show is a showcase of games we think you'll be talking about in the near future.
Okay, so I think there's trailers.
We'll also highlight games on the PC Gaming Show wishlist, bringing you even more reveals and new trailers.
I was actually contacted by a young fellow.
Let's kick things off with the number
I don't know
25
about...
game on the most wanted list.
I don't know about young. He might be a little older. I have no clue. I shouldn't assume that about him.
What better setting for our first game than a collapsing oil rig off the Scottish coast haunted by an otherworldly monster? This psychological horror game features 0 weapons, but I'm sure the protagonist will be totally fine.
I'm also
From
eating
the
a
Chinese
cracker.
Room, the studio behind Dear Esther and Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs.
Oh!
This is one of only 2 horror games in our countdown.
What? Hey, wait, what? Wait a second, why am I here?
Number 25. Still Wakes the Deep.
This looks really good, but why do you have to announce that? No one wants to know that there's only gonna be 2. Do people just like horror games? They're not like a low seller. People enjoy them, right?
PC Gaming Show. My name's Jason Graves, and I'm
One of
super
2.
excited
Well, we're gonna have to
to
appreciate a lot.
officially announce that I'm the music composer for Chinese Room's Still Wakes the Deep.
It's just
The
good.
Chinese Room has a history of incredible music in their games,
Sorry, we're
and
crunching.
I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Good morning,
we knew
everyone.
very quickly that we wanted to work with Jason because
Or
we're not only doing
when's the last time you slept,
scary
everyone?
music, we're not only trying to scare the player, there's other emotions we're also trying to evoke. So we needed someone who could walk that very
I'd love to
fine
give you
line that
a,
we're
what are
trying
they
to
called,
achieve.
senbai or
I
something?
can be scary all day.
Like these
and
big
that's
Japanese
fun.
crackers?
But what really makes it fun, I think, is that combination.
They're made as rice, so they're
of
not as harsh on your
emotional
stomach as
and
wheat ones.
Scary, because one sort of feeds the other. And the
This looks
setting
good.
of the rig in the middle of the ocean felt like the score needed to be sort of smaller and dialed in. We sort of split the sounds of the score in half. And one half of the score, we've got live strings and live woodwinds.
Wow.
You can't replace live players. These players are fantastic. And it's about the emotion and the humanity. The other half of the
Whoa,
score
did they record from their
is
house?
a synthesizer and an actual sound sculpture that was built specifically for the score.
Oh,
I've
it's
got
a
friend
it's a
who literally
theremin.
is a metal artist, and he ended up creating a sculpture which he affectionately named the Rig. Every surface of it can be tapped, bowed, scraped, or rubbed.
It's not a
and it makes
theremin.
all these different sounds, and they are about as non-human and non-emotionally tender or sensitive as you can get. It's
That's
the opposite
cool.
end of the spectrum.
It's an emotionally complex game, and I think the music
That's
is able to
I really
reflect
like the
this
concept of
with
that
the-
actually. They should get
the-
one of them for
the
all
use
horror
of,
games.
uh,
An original
these
musical
several
instrument
different
designed to make
families
you
of
feel as
instruments.
uncomfortable and unhappy as
And this
possible. That's
game,
neat.
I think, is going to be
Theramate,
another
it's true.
fantastic entry in the Chinese
Ooh.
Room catalog.
Go check out the full documentary, stillwakesthedeep.com.
I want one of those. Just a thing that can make like sounds like.
Our list of most wanted games on PC was voted for by a hand-picked panel of more than 70 industry experts we inducted into a
council-sanctioned
not-so-secret society
broadcast.
called The Council. Let's hear from some of them.
It is I, Miss Mika, the Bane of Millennia.
They didn't
I
let her
am
take
a
off her
member of
hood
the
fully, so
council.
it looks like
My
she's
name
wearing
is
a
Marina
hoodie.
Halligainen. I'm from Colossal Order.
My name
She
is
was
Chris
wearing a cool
Barassa.
robe. I
I'm
want
the
everyone to
creative
acknowledge
director at Red
that.
Hook Studios. I'm here to reveal that in addition to being a little sunburnt, I'm a member of the council.
I voted strongly for Tiny Glade and Dragon's Dogma 2.
Hey, I'm Jessica Klein from Blackbird Interactive, and I'm one of the voters who helped select the games in the PC gaming show
A lot of
Most
cool
Wanted.
ladies.
Hello, my name is Esfand, and I'm a member of the council.
And who is on this mysterious council?
And a fella in a robe again.
It could
Another
be
robe.
anyone,
Oh, Sid Meier.
even Sid Meier.
I got an Illuminati-style cloak to prove it.
Where? That's interesting though.
Number 24, Sword of the Sea.
I thought he retired. He came back to be a creepy cultist for a few minutes. I would too. Who wouldn't?
Games have a special capacity for movement, for empowering us to move in ways that are graceful or
Skateboarding.
athletic or physically impossible. In this game's case, you're
They literally
hoverboarding
just got the
across
Illuminati to make a
magical
boat. I think they made an
terrain.
Illuminati to make a
And if
boat.
anyone can turn gliding on a magic sword into an experience of meditative wonder, it's the visual and musical artists behind Abzu and Journey.
I think this was
Dwarf Fortress is a PC classic.
Dwarf Fortress.
Famous as a factory of unforgettable stories. After releasing way back in 2006, Dwarf Fortress finally migrated to Steam 1 year ago. Soon, the masterpiece of sandbox simulation is expanding even further with a revival of its celebrated roguelike game mode. Fresh from the mountain homes, here's an exclusive first look at the return of Dwarf Fortress Adventure Mode.
Okay.
Hi, this is Tarn and Zach, the creators of Dwarf Fortress.
I like all the
We're in
chickens
this
and
cool
ducks sitting in
fortress
one
with
room.
the dwarf Vukar working on an artifact, and he's made Kasha Zunal a gold ring for his family. But now I'm going to retire this fort because I want to hold this ring in my own hand.
What? Major update? You can have them
I can
make you
a
real
character in
items?
adventure mode, anyone I want, even a whole party.
Oh.
Let's take this one. We can explore sites, fight monsters, join a faction, or
So,
go off to an old
For
fortress.
people that
to
are
steal our
unfamiliar
ring.
with this game,
I've arrived with my hippo friend.
you can essentially do pretty much
We belong here.
anything, and it's extremely
Sneaking down
complex.
into the
It
darkness.
feels like a real world,
There's the
and
workshop.
a bunch of
Let's grab the
terrifying
ring.
and weird stuff can happen. And now you can
There's
go
a huge
outside
map
with
to
some random
explore.
people you kidnap and have
Adventure mode
adventures.
is a great way to experience
that's
the
kinda neat.
world of Dwarf Fortress.
And it's coming pretty soon, April 2024.
Dwarf Fortress's Adventure Mode will venture forth in
Time
the
moves
second
very
quarter of
quickly now.
2024. Next up in our countdown, we've got another
Also,
great
yeah,
looking
they added
independent
graphics
game. Set in an eerie Polish town in the 1990s, Holston blends throwback pixel
I guess this is the
modern
second
dynamic
one. Also,
lighting,
oh,
and
this is a
mixed
great
camera
one.
Perspectives that caught the eye of our judges.
I like this announcer a lot too.
Number 23.
The game's... Wow. I think those were the two horror games of the day, so buckle up, Buttercup. We're gonna get some relaxing stuff now, I guess. As someone that primarily plays horror games, I guess we're chilling now. That's okay, bird. 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 Bird.
Very nice, bird. Very nice bird.
I hope we at least get some interesting RPGs. Oh, there might be some. Also, thank you, Urukia. Urukia. I don't know why I pronounce your name differently each time. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here for 5 months. That's very nice of you. I hope you're doing well. No, that poor kitty. Oh, they made a buddy. Okay. Strawberry, blue straw bizzles, blue straw bizzles, blue straw bizzles, blue straw bizzles. Eat those, eat those. Oh, she made him in a hat? She gave him a little hat! 10 out of 10. The Langoliers. No! Her bird died! Oh, I guess they were okay, but dear lord. Is this another Ark game? I have no clue. I've never actually played Ark. I think I've heard a lot of people talk about it, though. The cat's cute, and you can put him in a little hat, so I'm okay with this. I hate when they have little animals get hurt in their game trailers, though, but you know what? It's cute. It's cute. Under a Rock.
Explore
not sure what
a
it
world
is.
that evolution forgot in Under a Rock, launching in early access next summer.
Oh.
Up next,
We got
the
some
clock
time.
ticks towards the dark hour once again.
Mass
February
Effect.
brings a long overdue reimagining for the game that found the magic mix of after-school extracurriculars and interdimensional dungeon crawls.
No.
In the 22 slot, here's a message from game producer Ryoto Nitsuma about the upcoming remake of Persona 3.
Ooh. That's not what I expected.
Number 22.
Persona 3 Reloaded. Reload. I said the name wrong.
PC ゲーミングショーをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
ペルソナ3リロードプロデューサーの新妻亮太
I
です。
probably don't need to talk to the people doing these
この
like
度は
they're
数
able
多
to
く
hear
の
me.
タイトル
Sorry.
から
That's
モーストウォンテッドゲームズに本
weird.
作を選んでいただき、誠にありがとうございます。
This does look
皆
exciting
さん
though.
の大きな期待を感じられて、とても嬉
Ooh,
し
they
いと
gave
と
them
も
new
に、
outfits
その
too.
思いに応えられるようにしなければと、開発一同身が
They
引き
got
締
rid
ま
of
る
their
思いです
armbands. That
ペルソナシリーズの
is
ターニン
probably
グポイント
positive.
となったペルソナ3から17年。今の P スタジオの手で装いを
Everything
新た
looks
に
good.
生まれ変わったペルソナ3リロード。
I kind of like that it's sewn
本
into
作
their
の登
clothes
場
now.
キャラク
Looks
ターの
really
一人
nice.
天田健の紹介映像を先日公開しましたが、見ていただけましたでしょうか。
The armbands
ま
were
だ
cool,
見ら
but
れて
now
い
they
ない
have like a
方の
little
ため
red
にも、
fabric patch. I
本
like
日は
that.
こちらを皆さんと一緒に見ていきたいと思いま
I
す。
forgot there was a
では
10-year-old in this
どう
game.
ぞ。
And he just
So,
hit stuff.
I
That's
decided to
cool.
call this meeting to introduce him to the rest of the squad.
I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Oh, Ken.
Swallow.
You're featured.
This winter as a TV special.
Huh? Wow, a spin-off with Swallow as the main character. I gotta make sure I record
There is a dog in this as a character you can play as. I never use them though because I don't want to see dogs get hurt.
Yeah, I watch it every week without fail. But this TV special is big news.
Oh, he likes Sentai
Swallow
shows.
doesn't usually
Like,
make much of an
where they have a
impression,
bunch of
but
like
there's a theory
fellas
that
dressed
he's
in different
actually
costumes.
stronger than Hawk.
Different color costumes.
I heard that from a friend. I chose a long weapon so I could match the reach of an adult.
Oh no.
Oh, I hit my shin again.
Also, they might be doing full voice acting, yeah. I don't hate dogs in games, I just don't want them to get hurt.
Now's my chance.
Ooh.
I'm catching this.
It looks really stylish now, dear lord. Ooh.
いかがでしたか。
Oh,
シーズ
thank
と
you,
して活躍す
Kushkraken.
る
I'll
初
thank
等
the
部の
editor
少
for
年
it.
天田
That's very
健。
nice of you.
ぜひパーティーに入れて一緒に戦ってみてください。ペルソナ3リロードはこれまでにペルソナ3をプレイしたことのある
This
方
guy's
にも
very serious
初
and
めて
intense.
プレイ
It's
する
cool.
方にも自信を持ってより鮮明に描かれる感動をお届けいたします。
Huh.
ペルソナ3リロードは2024年2月2日
Oh,
に
that's very
発売予
soon
定で
too.
す。
February
皆
2nd,
様に楽しんでいただ
2024.
けるようチーム一同頑張っていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。ありがとうございます。
I love the lady from the Velvet Room in this. I love that she's going up the escalator in that one little part. That's like tomorrow. It is pretty much tomorrow. It's got a little bit of who even notices December and January. Those aren't months. I don't really celebrate Christmas that often, so they really do just kind of feel like they're gone immediately. There's no big events in them. Oh, this looks cute. Here you go. Have some Legos. Have some fun Legos. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's like your Minecraft game, honey, but it's a little different. It's cute. Oh, look at that. You can play with your friends, too. And you can be a giraffe. I know how you like giraffes, sweetie. Sorry for pretending to be your mom. I just feel like this is a game I'd get, like, my baby if I had, like, a child. Like, I'd be like, oh, here you go. Oh my gosh, isn't that penguin cute? You'd be so happy with the little penguin, huh? Why don't we let you play as the little penguin, then? You do like giraffes? Yeah. Oh, look at the hog. I like the hog a lot. It's very round and
Unravel
wide.
2 steams into early access in 2024.
Yay!
We continue our march through the most wanted with a game that's a truly handcrafted work of art.
Appreciate it.
A stop-motion story of friendship on an alien seabed, featuring a lovingly sculpted ensemble.
Also, Silva, I need to thank you for yesterday. Sorry. I will thank you. After this, thank you, 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 thank you. This is in case I forget. Thank you, Colt, for telling me to stretch.
Tiny sets and puppets to make our game Harold Halibut.
Thank you.
Now, the wait is almost over.
This is crazy.
Enjoy our new trailer.
Learning about people is a kind of adventure.
They made this with puppets?
Exploring lots of little worlds that exist within the Fedora.
I'm breathing.
Even if one of those little worlds looks barren and uninhabitable.
This must have taken forever.
Usually when you make contact with it, you'll find plenty of life and laughter there.
Oh my
Hello
god.
again, my alien fish bud. How are you doing? Too bad you can't tell me.
Wow.
Were you? I quite wondered if maybe you'd take Harold with you.
It won a bunch of awards. Wow.
Yes, to investigate the source of the particles.
Humans are so unpredictable and complicated. There is almost nothing to understand.
Please witness the future of Fedora.
I thought you said it wasn't a vote.
It's not. I just happen to agree with them. Is that Dr. Computer? You may commence stage D as discussed.
This is so interesting. It has the look of a claymation film, but
something is afoot.
a little bit of the camera angles of
don't add up.
It all seems a bit
video
fishy to
game.
me.
Wow. They had to make a model for each and every one of these characters. Harold Halibut. Oh.
By the way, he's saying he's a human.
Out now? Oh no, this is out now.
Sands of Aura is a great entry in the blossoming ARPG genre.
I think.
And you can play it today on Steam.
We have suffered.
Okay, I thought it was coming soon. In 2024, never mind, out now. That would be a twist.
But we have also
if they changed it within 5 seconds and tacked it onto the end of the trailer, we're not gonna undo that part. It took a long time to put that in. Our editor is really tired.
Union.
Ooh.
And ingenuity.
That looks pretty cute. I'm not a huge fan of RPGs that are this style, but I know that there's some people out there that are. I want to be in there a little bit more like the Souls-like games and stuff.
Find something here
But
worth saving.
this is gonna be on a list. I think there's a list that's being produced. I'm not sure. If there's
more titles from Freedom Games.
you can watch the show. They might also have it on the PC gaming channel. They did last time with the last one at least. Freedom Games. Oh yeah. You just get to punch people and shoot them. You know, it's interesting. These games were popular 10 years ago and now they're kind of coming back. Now people are ready again. They're ready just to punch people and go like, I don't want to think about politics, society, I don't want to have a story. I want to just have a cool lady or fella that just beats people to death. I just want to beat them to death. There you go. Getting serotonin that way. G.I. Joe, Wrath of Cobra. Oh. Whoa. This looks a bit like Paper Mario. It's making my nose hurt for some reason to see it and it not be Paper Mario. It's hurting me. Echoes of the Plum Grove. Like, it's not negative. This is a me problem. Oh my god, what's wrong with this? Why is it Paper Mario but not? It's killing me. Before death comes for you! It looks really cute. I'll probably play it, but... Whoa. They'll print on a lot of stuff really cute. And really quick, too. Oh, this looks kind of like Oblivion or Skyrim. And you can make... Oh. Is everyone British? Is this like an old British game? Okay, that guy was magic, that guy.
Find out more about G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra, Echoes of the Plum Grove, and Lost Isle on the PC Gaming Show Steam page. Back to you,
Lost
Frankie.
Isle. I'm gonna be real with you. When they started saying learn more about G.I. Joe, I thought they were just like, this has been G.I. Joe as well. It gets really weird. It's one of those meta games that changes styles consistently.
In a new universe from Ed Greenwood, creator of The Forgotten Realms. For a closer look at the upcoming RPG sandbox, we traveled to Montreal, Canada to speak with the developers of Unforetold Witchstone.
Oh. Hello, Cliffoth. How are you? I think Cliffoth plays a lot of horror games too. They're a friend of Hazmat if you want to check them out.
They rise and they fall. The actions of individuals set the course of history. And you are
Grimmi, can you do a British accent? A little bit, but it's not going to sound like a real one. It's going to sound like an Americanized one. Oh, really? I had no idea. Thank you for complimenting my British accent. I appreciate that. I know there's different types of accents, too. That seems kind of messed up, just walking up to a guy and shooting him with a gun. I don't know why I'm being so harsh on the way they're executing people in this. Sorry. It looks cool. I don't know, like, why I was just upset for that one man. Just like, why'd they do that? That's horrible. This poor guy. What happened? What made them like this? Shiny. Unforetold.
How will you shape fate?
Witchstone. I still need to beat Baldur's Gate 3. I'm at the start of it. We might play some of that before we go over to Sig and Birds today. We might play some of that. Because I don't have anything lined up, and I realized I should probably raid them, so we're just gonna stay streaming for a really long time. It's gonna be a while. I think it's like at 4 p.m. when it starts.
I'm Bukira. I'm a co-founder of Spearhead Games, and on the game side, do creative direction and design. The aspects of the tabletop experience of RPGs that we really want to bring, the freedom is a big aspect, and not just the freedom, the sense of agency with that
I still need to do that Call of
is
Cthulhu.
Cool. You can do different things, but
tabletop
you
with Ghosty and Vesper.
On tabletop, you have a game master,
and I think Clavio. I think those are the three we're gonna play with.
To the things you do. Freedom is also about creativity.
It was gonna be a short one.
Feeling like you did things your way.
Like a tabletop RPG, players are more free
Yama, go to sleep.
Do stuff that they want to do. Right.
Yama, go to sleep.
In CRPGs, you'll see player being locked into certain dialogue.
Yeah.
Options. We decided that no, we want a way, sort of philosophically, the player can construct their own sentences.
Oh, whoa. What system? Call of Cthulhu.
Dialogue, we added something that's really
I wrote
cool
like
and
some
unique,
stuff for
which
it,
we
and
call
then
the
I kept getting
influence
busy.
system.
But
And it
I think they're all down to
unlocks
play, and I actually got to meet
interacting
Vesper
with
last night and like
characters,
talk to her.
talking them at really cool
We had
level.
talked in DMs
So
a
you
little bit,
start
but not
by
on.
determining something,
We had talked in
you
DMs
want
a little
from
bit,
that
but not so
character,
much
whether
like,
it's just following you around,
you know,
meet you somewhere, attack someone, give you something
what's
they
the
have in
word?
their inventory, or join you as a
Voice.
companion even if you want. And then you pick
Also,
an
this
approach.
looks like a
How do you want to
very
go about that? You can
cool
go,
RPG system.
sweet
It kind of
talk
looks
them,
like
be charming about it. You can threaten them.
Divinity.
You can blackmail them.
Divinity
you can
original.
Argue with them
No, wait,
logically
Divinity
if you
2.
have, like, a
It
smart
kind of looks like
character.
that.
If you're a cleric, maybe you
Although
can
it looks like you have like a
convince
ton of
them it's the
scrolling
right
menus
religious
that
thing
you
to
can
do.
go through for like dialogue choices and stuff. That's pretty cool.
We decided on turn-based combat because
Soon you won't need
first of
DMs.
all, it is truer to
This sounds like a
the
nightmare to
tabletop
design for.
experience. but also
It sounds like everyone needs to be very proficient at what they choose to do for these designs. They need to work very, very, very hard.
Have the time to reflect.
It's
sort of make the best tactical decisions, even in combat.
Whoa. Oh, and they got the artists too. She even had one of those fancy gloves on.
You can find Unforetold Wildstone on Steam. It's still in development, but you can wishlist it already and join the conversation about the game.
It seems like it'd be cool to work in like a big office like this. Oh, they had a cake for their birthday. Yo! Where you could like go like, how you doing? You working on that orc today? Yeah, the texturing on the orc needs to be done in a few hours. You done with the orc texturing? Grimmi, you done with the orc texturing? Grimmi, did you do the orc texturing? Grimmi, we need the orc texturing. We've waited. Do you not have it? Do you not have it? The entire game is going to be cancelled. The orc texturing was important. What are you doing? Grimmi, it should be done by now. It's been 200 hours. It's one small part of the project. Anyway, I don't want to work in an office anymore, never mind.
PCGamer.com/wishlist for a full list of every game in today's show.
Oh, there you go. PCGamer.com/wishlist.
You'll want to keep your blaster hand ready. In a galaxy of scoundrels,
it's a Star Wars.
Sometimes it pays to shoot first.
Oh wait, is this This might be the single player one they were working on for a long time. I think it might be. Okay. There's been a single-player Star Wars game that's been worked on for like 10 years, cancelled, brought back up, cancelled, 10 years. Like, it's just been going forever.
I'm really excited about Star Wars Outlaws. I have very high hopes for it because the Star Wars universe obviously is very cool. They're focusing on kind of more of the original trilogy era, which is very cool.
Outlaws is separate from that one. That one is permanently dead.
Not doing a Jedi or Force-sensitive thing.
Okay.
At least that's what it appears from the trailer, but rather just like a heist video game, which should be really
Lucasfilm
cool.
Games? I think that's different than
LucasArts.
developers
Lean into single-player games because not everything needs to be multiplayer, not everything needs to be online. I love single-player stories that are crafted to be just a really good experience from start to finish. So I'm really excited about it, and I hope that Star Wars Outlaws is a 10 out of 10.
Very powerful stuff. I'm excited. I'll flip a coin on if I will be excited for this. I'll probably check it out. I like Star Wars quite a bit. It's not something that really comes up in conversation, though. I don't know. My main focus is like horror games and like stuff like that and like the occult, so it's not like I'll just be like, you guys want to talk about Star Wars for 6 hours?
My turn.
But I read some of like the books before that canon was just discarded and stuff because they started working on the movies. I've seen all the movies. And it's pretty okay. Wasn't Knights of the Old Republic remake cancelled? I didn't know there was a remake. This looks really cool though. Look at these guys. Whoa, their designs are cool. From a galaxy that hates something. Keep the gang together.
What do you mean? Don't test me.
Ooh.
Hey, man!
In this roguelike shooter, I was not expecting that. Ooh, with turn-based strategy, story-based strategy. That is not what it said. Enemy moving. Is this from the Void Bastards dev? I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. I mean, this looks like an interesting game. The colors are also really nice.
Ready for what's about to happen.
Ooh. And the cell shading like on the shooting parts looks really good. What an aesthetically pleasing game. Oh, I love that lady with like 4 arms. She looks really cool. Oh, thank you, User Redacted. Thank you so much.
This space western roguelike hits high noon when Wild Bastards arrives on Steam in 2024. Coming up on the most wanted exclusive on-location interviews with the development studios creating Path of Exile 2 and Homeworld 3. Plus, we're giving away a custom-built Intel PC.
Yo!
You like computers, don't you?
Everyone here can try out for this.
Your chance to win.
Yo, someone here should win
Let's
this.
continue our countdown, shall we? We have all heard that devils may cry, but do they kickflip? From Devolver Digital, a dreamlike game of diabolical skating.
Devolver Digital?
Number 19.
Oh, this one's interesting. This is kind of like a horror skateboarding game. No, wait, I'm thinking of something else. This is like, it kind of is.
Leaving us with fevered visions of a demon with glass skin,
Yeah.
a skateboard, and a quest to swallow the moon.
It kind of
A
looks
vivid afterlife realm with the
like a
acrobatic
dream.
and dangerous play
It
of
kind of looks like you're
skateboarding
having a nightmare.
Seems like the perfect thematic match. Our most wanted experts are
Oh,
desperate to land an
Vengeance.
unholy heel flip in the underworld.
Oh, is it almost done?
Now, as we all know, pirates have two great weaknesses: scurvy and poor infrastructure.
Why did they invoke Devil May
But
Cry? It
in
looks a
this
bit like it.
up-and-coming city builder, the true
Tony Hawk's
pirate
Super
utopia
Hot Devil
is
May
yours
Cry. It
to
looked a
build,
lot like that. Hey,
ensuring the
Hazmat,
golden
what's
age
up?
of piracy lives on. Coming in 2024, here's the world premiere: Republic of Pirates, Ireland.
Ah. It's one of those games where you can build like a little society. Or roller coasters. Or a zoo. But it's pirate themed. Oh, they had a church even. The pirates have some religion. This looks pretty cool. I'm not super into these types of games, but I know some people that are really into city builders and like, are they RTSs? Stuff like that? Looks like you can go and kill other little pirate nations. That's kind of scary, but cool. Challenge rival power. Yep, you can go and murder them. You can do it. Republic of Pirates, coming 2024. Doesn't look bad. Oh, wow. This is interesting. They're all like 2D and 3D environments. And he's dressed like Neo. Ooh! Data, Jack, 2020. This does look neat, yeah. Ooh. This is very interesting. They made their art style that's very simplistic stand out really well with the way they like kind of textured everything and programmed it and made it 3D and like I think it's really cool. It's simplistic, but it's really nice. Ooh. It's so creative. Data Jack 2020. Wishlist now.
To add some mega corporate espionage to your Steam wishlist, find DataJack 2020 on the PC Gaming Show Steam page at pcgamer.com/wishlist.
That's nice of you. I'm sorry I'm like
The
half
Most Wanted
awake.
continues with the first strategy game selected by our panel
Drinking
of
a
judges.
little energy drink.
Menace is coming to us from Hooded Horse, a specialty strategy publisher, and Overhype Studios, the folks who made the gritty tactical medieval game Battle Brothers. Now they're trading low
I've never heard of
fantasy
it.
for the far future in their first 3D game.
Ooh.
Get ready to give those aliens hell, but not too quickly, as this is a turn-based game.
Okay.
Number 18. Menace.
Menace. So it's an RTS set in the future, in the snow. I like that every future military game has this type of music. Oh, my little guys! No! My little guys! No! Menace. Coming 2024, wishlist now. It's gone. It looked pretty interesting, though. If you're into that type of game, go for it. She did a Fortnite dance initially. Sha. This looks very cute. Whoa! She hijacked that bird. It looks cute. You can be a clown in it. Looks pretty cute. Like it, I don't know much about this one, but it seems to have like a lot of like Islander kind of like stuff in it, and it looks like they put a lot of thought and love into it. Oh, this is quite the contrast.
But with every death, new life blossoms. A life crying out into the void, fighting for its survival tooth.
Very nice
nail. A life that adapts, overcomes.
It looks like a really gritty apocalyptic
above any and all.
Plague doctor setting.
Life that learns to idolize and worship.
This does look like Darkest Dungeon, you're right.
And maim, wage war and destruction. A life that burns so bright it may set the world ablaze. And you decide if its survival is in the cards.
Iron Hive. It might be from the same people.
Up
or,
next, one of
very
our
inspired
favorite
by it.
studios, Obsidian, is expanding Pillars of Eternity into a first-person RPG called Avowed. One of the things that intrigues us about Avowed is that it specifically isn't setting out to put you in a sprawling sandbox, but something more concentrated, like the studio's recent sci-fi RPG, The Outer Worlds. And here's another curveball. The gameplay reveal trailer showed flintlock pistols. I'll say it again. We might be living in the best moment for RPGs.
This lady's a fan of flintlock pistols. She gets it.
Number 17.
I've always wanted to fire one of those. So this is like Outer Wilds,
Avowed
but
has me super excited.
oh, I'm actually excited for this. Yeah.
Obsidian. From Fallout New Vegas
Oh,
to the
yo!
Outer Worlds, they've shown us
It's
they
by
know
the
how to
Fallout
make
New
an
Vegas
RPG
/
that
Outer
I'm gonna
Worlds
love.
people.
When I was watching the gameplay trailer,
Also, if Outer
I was
Worlds
seeing
and
all these
Starfield
flashy
had combined
weapons
into
and
like
cool
one
spells
singular game, it
and
would have
these
been one of the best
big
games ever.
Dungeons, and I was thinking to myself,
I'm gonna say it.
well, look
I
at
know
the
everyone will
Elder
get
Scrolls
angry
in
at
there
me, but
with a
I think it needed a lot of
Obsidian
this.
twist on it, as they always do.
It needed these
So
guys
I'm
a little
looking
bit.
forward to probably crafting
A lot of it.
Big,
Don't get angry
beautiful
at me, Bethesda.
storytelling,
I love you,
big
Bethesda.
set
I'm sorry.
pieces and a gorgeous, dangerous
You actually
world
like
to
Outer Worlds,
explore.
Grimmi? I loved it a
And I'm gonna
lot.
sink
I
my
think it
teeth
had a lot
into
of good
it.
stuff going for it. I'm the type of
Living Lands
person though that
await in
can
Avowed,
look
coming
past some
sometime
things that
next
are
year.
like.
Now, one of the cool things
It was
about
small
PC games
and it needed a
is
few
that
little
it's
things,
the
but I liked
platform
it.
for the eccentric and the
I liked Outer Worlds.
experimental. This is the platform where unconventional games
And I'm
about
really excited for
Hitler-based
Avowed.
detectives or city builders on
Also,
space
sorry, I'm
worlds
trying to
are born,
pull knots out of my hair.
where Farming Simulator has its own esports scene.
What?
Our next game is in that same legacy of weirdness, but with plenty of interesting ideas underneath an art house exterior. Indica is a meditation on religion and authority, following a nun's existential journey with the devil by her side. Let's see what kind of trouble the game's creators in Kazakhstan are getting into.
She did say Farming Simulator esports. That also brought that made me wake up. I was like, what is she talking
Tell
about?
you about Indica. Who is she, you ask? Well, she's a nun. A rather plain one, if you ask me.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it
She
was supposed to
prays
do
a
that.
lot, works hard. Really hard. Goodness. She even finds some time to chat with, what do you call it? Jot. Poor girl. Of all the boring places, why do you want to go to heaven?
Odd Meter. And 11-bit studios. This ain't 11 bits, this is a lot of bits. Good on you, you worked hard. Okay, this is the coolest thing ever. No, do it again. No, that was the coolest trailer I've ever seen with the nun! That was awesome! I wanted that to go on for like 10 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. It's like she just like
Indica
gets
arrives
water
on
from like
PC
a
in
well.
Early 2024. Next, we've got a new game in a genre that continues to evolve and
I liked
grow.
it.
The Extraction Shooter. Hawked is a colourful comic-style PvPvE game where players
It was over too quickly.
island called Exile to battle lizard men and fellow mercenaries for the treasures of a lost world. Now playable in
Kim
early
Kim
access
keeps
on
getting
Steam.
off of her bed and wants me to tuck her in like every 10 minutes. 1 second. Is that a competitive farming game? I guess it kind of was. Like, maybe you're farming in the nun game. This looks neat. It looks like a big old battleground type thing. May I say it? May I say it looks like it looks like Fortnite a bit. Sorry. I don't know if it's kosher to say that, but I don't dislike it. Fortnite's a fun game. It looks like it has a lot of player versus environment stuff where you have to fight monsters. And you can upgrade your stuff by doing rituals, it looks... Okay, there you go, go to your bed. I can tuck you in again. There we go. Okay. It's a money-making formula? It's a good formula. Fortnite's fun. I don't know if you guys have played it, but it's actually pretty fun. I played it with, gosh, I played it with KK and Mimi and I think Alice. That was a really good time. I would highly recommend Fortnite. I set some time aside to play more of it, and then I just got busy that day. It's... You gotta carve out chunks of time for your Fortnite play if you're an adult. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. Mass Effect. More collabs with Alice, thank you. I like hanging out with Alice, she's real sweet. I'll try to see if we can do something
now
in
in
the
early
future.
access ahead of its full launch next year on PC and console. To claim free in-game items and premium currency, visit playhawk.com/rally today.
If you would like to get in on this video game and get some free little thingies for it, you can go for it there.
Loadout for the full release of Hawked coming in 2024. Next,
More
on
collabs
the
with
most
Gaspar.
wanted
Gaspar
countdown,
won't hang out.
Dragon's Dogma devotees finally get their wish with a long-awaited sequel.
Number 16.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
People are very excited for this. This game was too hard for me when the first one came out,
If
so...
you're looking for a masterwork in open-world monster
I could
slaying,
not
you
comprehend
can't
how
go
to
wrong
play
with
this game
Capcom's
at
RPG
all
cult
when I
hit.
tried to play
Capcom
it.
has shown just how
I did
good it
not
is
have
at
the cognitive
creating these
ability.
mixed action and fantasy RPGs with recent entries
This
in
one
the
looks cool,
Monster
though.
Hunter series. And Dragon's Dogma 2
Whoa,
looks to
holy
continue
flip.
that trend.
There was a
Fresh crop
showcase
of
for it? Oh,
climbable
wow.
chimeras and a bounty of befriendable pawns. The endless chain stretches
Very
on
smug
in
king.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Oh, I wanted to see more.
With
That was
Dragon's
good.
Dogma 2, we're 10 games deep into the most wanted, and things are about to get a lot colder.
Huh.
In 2018, Frostpunk won wide praise as a chillingly bleak city builder. In a sequel set 30 years later, new factions arise as resurgent humanity
Sorry, I'm just trying to eat
faces
this
its
cracker. I'm
new
starving.
greatest threat, itself. Let's hear from the game developer in Poland, 11-Bit Studios.
Frostpunk 2.
Number 15. Frostpunk 2.
11-Bit Studios is back at it again. They're the same ones that are developing that Nun game, actually. That's interesting.
Survived the storm.
They got a lot coming out.
But it changed us.
They got big, huh? I guess so.
Mere survival was no longer enough.
Wow. This
We
looks...
kept expanding.
It looks kind of like Midgar from Final Fantasy VII.
More and more people
Oh.
dreaming.
I wonder how much child labor
futures.
and cannibalism... Wait, what?
Conflicting futures.
Frostpunk 2. 2.
Hi, I'm Kuba Stokalski, And I'm Łukasz Juszczyk. We are both game directors responsible for Frostpunk 2, here at 11-Bit Studios.
You can't
What
see
you've
it,
just seen is the first gameplay teaser
but the
of
person
Frostpunk
behind
2.
me, their
And as
shirt
you
just
can
says
clearly see, a lot has
nervous.
changed since the first game, especially the scale
And
of
I
our
really
city.
like that.
But what remains the same is harsh post-apocalyptic
It just says
atmosphere
nervous.
that hopefully will resonate with you once again.
Stay tuned
Can
for
we
more,
see?
because the gameplay trailer for
What?
Frostpunk 2 is just around the corner.
Nervous. There you go. Nervous. With a little bird on it. Oh. Demon School.
I'm Brandon Sheffield, the creative director of Demon School, and I want to tell you about
This
our
looks
tactical
interesting,
battle
too.
system. This is the planning phase where we'll plot our
I
movements,
like the art
which can
style.
be rewound at any time. Characters can only move in straight lines or side steps, like if you combined a king and a knight in chess. You attack enemies by running straight into them. You can see Faye did 1 point of damage here.
This looks like a
Namako
very
doesn't deal
interestingly
damage, but stuns
stylized
and
game,
debuffs
yeah.
enemies,
Demon
reducing their
School.
defense. Now, if our other damage dealer Destin hits this demon, he'll do 2 points of damage. But we
Looks
can
a
take this
little
further.
bit like a, I'm
If
gonna
Newt,
say
our
it,
healer, heals
RTS
the
like
character with full
Persona
health,
or
they get an
Shin
attack
Megami
buff.
Tensei.
Destin now does 4 points of damage to this enemy. You can also do combos by pushing or pulling
Looks a
an
bit
enemy
like
into
that
another
since they all
friendly
look like
character,
teenagers
as
fighting
Namako
demons,
and Faye
and
are
I
doing
have to
here.
compare it to
Once you're
another
happy with your
popular work,
choices,
and
you start the
they
action
might be
phase
sitting
and
there
watch it
going
go.
like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I've
These are
had
the main
this
puzzle
idea for
pieces you'll be
17
working
years,
with,
I
but
hate
there are
you.
15
But I
characters,
think it's
each
cool.
with their own unique abilities for you to discover.
17?
You can also study new techniques, improve your relationships, fight huge bosses, and unravel the mystery of why demons are breaking through to the human world on this mysterious island.
Cool.
We hope you enjoy it.
Disgaea. Oh. I like the 3D guy they had for this too. Ooh, that skeleton looks cool too. The bosses look really neat. Ooh. Q2 2024. It does look super cool. I definitely want to play that. Hmm. This isn't a horror game? Whoa! No! Yeah! Yeah! Uh-oh. 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 Dark web streamer. Join the ritual. darkwebstreamer.com. I'm gonna play this. It's a bad idea. I'm gonna get a panic attack, but it looks
Next,
great.
with the only game on the most wanted list that's available now in early access,
Gonna
a
write it
team
down.
of retro shooter specialists are asking an important
Dark web
question.
streamer.
What if Bloodborne played like Thief if Thief had a pump shotgun? From New Blood Interactive, here's our latest look at Gloomwood, featuring its upcoming
I like
underground area
Gloomwood,
and
but I don't know if
introducing
people have
us
asked that.
to the terrifying Crowman.
I do like the concept of Gloomwood. I have not gotten a chance to play it yet, but
Number 14.
I don't know if I've heard of anyone ask that. It's real cool looking though. New Blood. Gloomwood is great. Maybe we'll play some before the next thing we're doing today. Ooh. I know the inventory management's real fun. Oh. PS2 aesthetic? I think it's PS1, isn't it? Is this how PS2 games looked? Friend? I guess we didn't shoot him, but it looked really interesting. So it looks like it's on an island now. A little bit of DLC for you.
Gloomwood opens the gates
Late
to the
PS1,
Underport
early
District
PS2.
in early
Oh.
2024 with more early access updates
When I think
to follow.
PlayStation 2, I think Silent Hill
Newegg
2,
is, of
which I
course,
think was at
one
the
of our
later end
favourite
of it,
places
maybe?
to find upgrades, and later in the show we'll be sharing some recommendations in our holiday wish list. But we've also partnered with Newegg to build a...
Newegg?
Wait, am I reading this teleprompter right? We bought an egg-shaped computer.
Whoa! I want an egg-shaped computer.
One new egg.
Egg. Egg. I love how round eggs are. They're a good shape.
Guess this is the egg.
Egg.
See, you found my egg.
Oh!
What the hell is it?
You just wanted people to find the egg. One new egg.
Head to pcgamer.com/egg to watch the full video.
I want to watch the full video.
The next game on the Most Wanted would probably rank higher if we knew a single thing about it.
I want to watch it.
I mean, it's a decade after the release of Grand Theft Auto
eggs.
5, and GTA Online is still clearing
Yama,
$500 million every year. How the hell do you follow that? And how scared should we be of the answer?
What?
Let's hear from our voting panel on how GTA 6 earned this position in our countdown.
They're making a 6th one?
Number 13.
What's it about?
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, she has the little frog guy on her microphone.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is S-Fand, and
Cat.
I just wanted to
This
share
guy has a
with you
cat.
guys
Whoever this is has a
how
cat.
incredibly excited I am for Grand
Look
Theft
at
Auto
them.
6.
My personal pick for the PC gaming show Most Wanted has to be Grand Theft Auto 6 because at this point
she's so
it has
pretty.
been about 10 years.
10 years since Grand Theft Auto 5.
Storylines are always absolutely fantastic.
It's one of the greatest
That's a
video
really
game
relaxed looking
franchises
cat.
of
Oh my
all
God.
time.
I'm excited to dive into a new immersive world, new cities, new surroundings.
Just the amount
In
of things
2
that you
more
can do in
years?
this open world sandbox.
Oh, is
and
that what it is? A
Whether you just
Pee-Pee?
want to screw around.
Or a Pepe?
Rockstar recently acquired CFX,
Oh,
which is
cute.
the company that own 5M.
They look
and
happy.
that is where NoPixel is hosted, and NoPixel is one of my favorite GTA roleplay servers.
makeup
I
is
hope
so
you guys
nice.
are excited as I am. I think Rockstar has a
Oh,
lot
look
of
at that
hype
kitty.
around it right now.
I can't even see who
very
this person is.
excited
They have a
to see
cat. They look very
I hope
relaxed.
you guys enjoy it when the game
Oh,
comes
what
out.
an angel. Did you see they were cleaning their arm? Oh, what a good girl. What a clean room. Clean your room. Clean your room. Wait. Clean your room. Everyone here, let's all clean our rooms right now. Oh, cute. This looks pretty fun. It looks like it's one of those games where you just get to relax and have little guys run around. Oh, and you can get a little roller coaster. I don't think I'd be a good city planner. I think I would ruin them all and send them all to destruction and like destroy their lives accidentally, but I'm still like seeing these. I must refuse. Come on. You can clean your room. I believe in you. Ooh. Slime. Oh, you can make turrets too. This looks cute. I like that your enemies are little bugs and stuff too. SteamWorld build. Coming soon. A land on the brink of collapse. Hi, Pumpkin. Looks kind of like Skyrim or Oblivion. Maybe it's an RTS though? A land in need of a leader. Mm. Oh, Simo, I'm really happy that you're playing every Metal Gear game. Can't get enough of it. Oh, you can harvest hemp. You can shoot a wolf too. I'm glad they didn't show it. Oh. Cat stores and hat stores? Maybe also mat stores. Defend, rebel, and seek justice. Ooh. Looks pretty solid. I don't think it's bad. Looks pretty good.
Top of the Crown's Tyranny in Valorite, coming to
If it's a
early access in
multiplayer, I
December.
could see people playing it a lot.
Our next game
like the
rounds
Forest.
out a killer combo of high-profile fighting games that have
Peasants?
hit PC in the last year. Ready? Fight.
Oh, a fighting game. I only play Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Wait, where was Grand Theft Auto 6?
12, Tekken 8.
Wait, where was Grand Theft Auto 6? Wait a second. I don't think there was a trailer for it. I think there was just hype. Oh, Tekken's pretty good, actually.
It's been more than 6 years since Tekken last entered the
I
ring
forgot.
on PC,
I did play Tekken for a while.
And we're more than ready for a rematch. With revised fighting mechanics going all in on aggression and 32 characters to try before you settle on the guy with the leopard head.
What?
Tekken 8 weighs in right in the middle of our most wanted list.
I don't know if people play him that much, but that's cool. He is a cool character. King is
in our
amazing.
rankings with the sequel to a Metroidvania favorite. We're talking,
What was your name?
of course, about Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh, hey, Frankie. I think you could use a little backup on this one.
When I was younger, I thought Steve was very handsome.
How did you do that?
Well, you know, it's PC Gaming Show tradition to have us, like, orbiting in a space frigate
Also,
or in an
wow.
underground facility, so I just started calling around.
You video called a World War II bunker?
I did. My powers are great, and so is my excitement for Hollow Knight Silksong.
Ooh! It's here.
Number 11.
It's here.
Hollow Knight.
It's here. It's finally here. Congratulations, everyone. You waited so long. You might be getting a release date.
Allow me to share 3 reasons why I'm excited for Hollow Knight Silksong. First, the graphics. I adore the original Hollow Knight art style, and they're giving me more.
Oh my god, can you imagine if they drop a release date for this? Everyone's been going insane.
Combat in motion. The original Hollow Knight somehow was able to
Silksong
blend
is real,
super
apparently.
fast, snappy movement with slow,
Ooh, that's
chunky,
really good.
Souls-like combat. And if you look at the Silksong trailer, you're seeing all sorts of new moves that allow you to dance around your enemies and jump around.
Are we
the
getting a
environment.
release date?
It makes me really excited for the second-to-second experience. But the third and the biggest reason is exploration. Team Cherry are masters of this. There would be a ledge in the original Hollow Knight that when I finally was able to get there would be hours of content behind there.
Looks
Or
really
new
nice.
bosses, or
Ooh.
new enemies, or entirely new zones. And it's that exact combination of a beautiful game that's fun and second-to-second gameplay that rewards my exploration. Oh, I literally can't wait for Silksong.
Wait.
Thanks
No!
for your Silksong expertise, Sean.
That's
What
fair.
began
I
as
think
a
he was just
spin-off
commenting on
expansion to
us.
Team Cherry's
Or commenting on
beloved
it.
Metroidvania
So we
is
could
now one of our most
learn more
sought-after
about it if we
sequels.
didn't know.
Assuming it leaves hiding someday. Before we move forward with more previews, we want
that's okay.
your input. And we're offering a PC
They're gonna
size
release
reward.
the date eventually.
Follow the QR
Oh.
code on screen and complete our PC Gaming Show viewer survey, and you could win a custom-built
I'm gonna
AC
enter.
Mirage gaming PC powered by an Intel Core i9 14900
All of you guys should enter too.
CPU.
One of us might win it.
And now, a world premiere.
Oh, a world premiere! Yo, cool!
2 people have been reported missing. A male and a female were last seen heading to the forest 2 days ago.
A teen has not been seen since September 24th. We had a chance to speak with the mother.
It's been 3 years since he's been missing.
There are a lot of rumors about the lake. Do you personally believe that there's something sinister hiding in there? No, of course not. People love ghost stories, but in the end...
There's more horror stories than... Also, I think we have to complete this right now, so I'm a real life human. There were more horror games than I expected for this. There's been at least 4 so far! Ooh. Drowned Lake. Our Lady of the Drowned Lake, I should say. Looks pretty good. Someone remember Our Lady of the Drowned Lake, if you can. If you can't, that's okay too. I'm sorry about the ads. I think it shut it. I think it put it to 1 minute 30 seconds instead of 3 minutes every hour. So I've got to fix that. I don't know why it did that. Twitch just likes doing stuff. Twitch just enjoys doing stuff. I can't really control it at this point. Sometimes it just changes and I have to go and fix it, but I don't know until like a weekend. Grimmi should voice one of these horror game ads one day. I actually have been making a demo. Since I keep falling off of it, I've been making a demo that's just voices that could be used for horror games. I should really complete it too. Wait, whoops. let's see. I'm still filling out that PC thing. Are you regularly?
We're nearing the heavy hitters, selected by our panel of industry experts as their top 10 most wanted games. But first, a fresh look at the gun fu gameplay of Spine.
Redline, as your combat AI, I have to warn you that pressing the wrong floor may lead to unexpected consequences.
Yes, I did watch all of the gaming show. I'm watching it right now. How did you watch the gaming show? Live on PC. Live on PC. I watched a content creator stream. Uh-oh. Wait. I'm gonna put that. Co-host partner stream. Wait, I think I'm partnered with this since they contacted me directly. Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm just gonna click all of these. I enjoyed watching the show. These games are interesting. I am excited about upcoming releases. I shouldn't be filling out the survey now. I learned of a few new games I haven't heard before. I would recommend the show to others, of course. Okay. Which of the games were interested most? The horror games. And ones by developers I already
Bringing
knew.
cinematic action choreography, Spine is coming soon to PC. We're just minutes away from starting our top 10 countdown. And make sure you stick around all the way to the #1 game on our list to see some exclusive gameplay footage.
Is there anything about the show? Okay.
Here's a message from our friends at PC Game.
You should hire more of that Grimmi VT lady. I'm gonna don't put that. No, it was a lovely show. There we go. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Come on. Yes, I want to enter for the PC.
For its first post-Destiny release, Bungie's taking a walk back through time for our first entry in the most wanted top 10. Wielding 30 years of sharpened shooter design, the studio is busy carving a new extraction shooter from the series that paved the way for Halo. So far, we haven't seen much of Marathon,
we're done.
but its mix of rampant AIs, mysterious alien precursors,
No, don't put. You should hire more Grimmi on the survey. I'll die.
Saturation clone firefights are more than enough to earn slot number 10. Here's
Slot
a special
number 10.
message from the studio.
We're getting into the ones everyone voted for as most. So Hollow Knight got 11. Everyone's most anticipating Hollow Knight a lot. This one looks quite interesting, actually. The crowd demands it. This has a very interesting stylistic
I'm
look.
Christopher Barrett, franchise game director on Marathon. We're incredibly humbled by the reception Marathon has received since its announcement earlier this year. Being voted one of the most anticipated games on PC is an honor which absolutely motivates everyone on the project. The whole team's hard at work right now, building Bungie's take on the extraction shooter genre.
It's Bungie.
And the next time you hear from us, we'll have a lot more to show, including gameplay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barrett. Have a good one.
I genuinely cannot wait for that one. Right, let's
So that's
keep
number
things
10.
moving
People
with a
are
couple more
10th most
trailers.
excited.
My creation has gone rogue.
This is like the 4th war game. This looks weird.
I shall rebuild it.
I like this though. I like when people are dressed all fancy and spooky like this. Oh. It's a roguelite, it looks like, yeah. Oh wow. It looks pretty fun. And it has like a it's interesting. It has like a little fancy lab, but it's very like death metal-y.
The master architect.
And it looks like you go into your menu and start making little things like that. Interesting, and it shapes the world around you, little by little.
I am in control.
Cryptical path. Huh, cool. Looks pretty decent.
Welcome to Crash Labs.
Slug. Slug. There he
Explore
goes.
a world filled with wonder, mystery, and some of these things.
It's
And
kind of
then
like
slap 'em. Just slap it all, except these. Best to make a home for yourself.
this kind of has like a Justin Roiland style like
After all,
cadence.
you're gonna make it on this planet. You'll need all the help you can get.
I don't dislike it. I think it looks quite cute. Looks quite fun. It's got that
Scratch Dance 2
style.
drops onto Steam in 2024. At number 9 on the most wanted is
This
the
sounds like a
product
Grimmi
of
cadence. How
simple
dare you.
design philosophy. If you look hard enough,
Slap.
you can always find somewhere to put another skill tree, even if you end up making a second game in the process. Warm up that left mouse button because
is this?
we're about to show you some Path of Exile 2. We traveled all the way to New Zealand to speak with the team, climbing the highest mountains to visit their studio in Auckland.
Number 9, Path of Exile 2.
Oh. I'm not familiar with Path of Exile. I'm sorry if anyone is really excited about this and they're just like, Grimmi, I hate you. You should know this.
It seems the old ways still hold.
It looks very
some
nice.
power.
Ooh. The atmosphere in it's really lovely. Looks very shadowy, creepy, very dark. Ooh. Diablo, but oh, strong opinions about Diablo. An ARPG, like Diablo. Oh, interesting. You'll be addicted. Oh god. Okay. Grinding Gear Games. Cool. These game studios have such cool offices,
Path
it
of
looks
Exile
like.
2 is basically our next generation action RPG. And one of the things we really wanted to make sure that we were doing with it is to make the action combat really, really excellent. We just want to make sure that anyone playing the game, you know, you can play it like an action game, feels fun to play. You know, we've added things like dodge rolls and like hack canceling, things like this. And it just means that the game just feels a lot better than it previously did, as well as everything else that you'd expect from a sequel to Path of Exile.
One thing in particular
People
that
still
sets
use
Path of
offices.
Exile
People are
apart
actually going
is
back to
obviously
offices
the
more
depth,
as they
but
become more
in the itemization systems, crafting
mandatory.
systems, but also the sheer number of quantity of monsters, encounters. Like we have over a
I can
decade of
understand it for
content
gaming
that is
studios
going to
and
be
stuff,
available
like,
in Path of Exile 2 as
They
well.
have like really intense stuff that they need to
Path
keep
of
under
Exile
lock
2,
and key,
we
like
really
NDA
wanna
stuff.
keep the mechanics from Path of Exile 1 that are great, but we can now have the opportunity to rebuild them or restructure them in a way that is easier to understand and much more accessible for someone coming at it for the first time, and keep that depth there, either hidden away or much more natural to understand.
I think there's a big difference between depth and complexity. Path of Exile 2 in some ways is less complicated than Path of Exile 1 because we've simplified the sort of technical complexity around doing things like the way you socket skills and things like that to make it easier to understand. But at the same time, we're making sure that we keep all the depth in terms of character options and things that you can do. So everything is still there as far as like what can I do
Looks
to
pretty
build my
decent.
character. It's just that it is easier to do so because
Even
you don't
though
have
it's
to be
like very
worrying,
far
for
away, the
example, about
characters
when
have
you're
a lot
changing
of
your items
like
that you're going to break the way your skills are working and things like that. So
They
I
have
think
like a lot of emotion
actually,
in like their
new
oh
and
chicken
regular players can tolerate a lot of
in
depth.
like
It's the
their
complexity that we want to
clothing and like just stuff like that. And their
The
animations.
dodge roll actually came about because we really wanted to be able to find a way to having some skills that took longer to do than other
enemies look
skills.
great
But the
too,
problem with that
very
is that skills
intense.
feel really terrible if you start them and then you can't get out of them. So we really needed a way to make that interruption be possible.
Oh, very
and,
cool.
The dodge roll was a really great way to do it. We actually already had a philosophy
Dark
for Path of
Souls.
Exile 2 boss design, where we wanted to make sure that
They made a
everything
they
was
made a
dodgeable,
little
but
dodge roll
previously
just
we were
like
just
in
doing
Dark
that by
Souls.
running around.
10
But
out
I
of
think
10.
the dodge roll has actually changed a lot of things, and especially
Every
because
game.
you know now that you can expect a player to be able to do that, it means that we can have the
Unironically, I
expectation
like
and the balance as well.
It's not literally
done
Dark
fresh
Souls,
design and
no!
everything. We've taken some elements from PoE1 in terms of
Whoa.
monsters, specific monsters, and brought them over, and because they were fun to play.
It's
Like,
cool that
why
she's in
not
such a beautiful
replicate
light
something that
room.
is still fun to play. But of course, it's full fresh coat of paint. There are definitely
No
new
stamina bar?
systems. I'd say a lot of the monsters are faster.
But if you
for
spam it, they'll
example,
probably
which
just
is
beat
where
you to
dodge
death.
roll helps to come into play. We have secondary AI
I-
systems that
I
allow
tend
the
to get
monsters
scared
to
and
do
start
skills
spamming with
while
dodge
they were
roll.
performing another
Oh,
skill.
Mother
Much
V3,
like
how
how
are
a
ya?
player can dodge roll to interrupt a skill.
We're
a
currently
monster
watching
can
the
now do
PC
same
Gamer
thing.
Show.
We have a lot more
You
monsters
actually
doing
arrived just in time.
interactions with the
We're on like
environment,
number
they'll interact
8.
with
They're
the
gonna
world more,
they're showing
a lot more
everything that's
spawning
most
from things, a lot
anticipated.
more, like in one of our areas, the island here, we have monsters
what
riding
was
on
it?
top of
I think
another
Silksong
monster,
got
and then
11,
they get close, they all
GTA
jump
6
off.
got 10.
There's a lot of
This
design changes that have had to
is
gone on to take into
Path
account
of
the way
Exile
that the
2,
new
and
skill
I
system
think
works.
got
So with something like the Mercenary
9?
now,
I think we're on 9.
developing how
Thank you so much for
crossbows
rating,
work.
though.
We
How
kind
was
of
your
really looked at that
stream?
and thought, okay, how can we make crossbows just feel completely different than bows?
They're going
You know,
into
if you
the
look
Path
at
of
shooters
Exile
like
right now,
pistols
into the
and
different like
shotguns
game
and things like
mechanics
that,
and stuff.
what
I've never
about
played the
those
first
makes
one,
them
so
different from each other? And so therefore it makes the whole
I'm doing
experience
very
just
well.
feel so
How was your
different than
stream?
what a bow feels like now.
No, you
you
didn't
want
miss
that, like,
GTA
pull the
6.
trigger and
It
instantly
was just the
fires,
most
that kind of
anticipated
instant
game, so
response
they
type
talked
of
about it
thing.
a bit.
And I think that as
But,
we approach each different character
still,
class,
very,
we're
very
thinking, like, how can we
neat
make the
that they're
skills here feel so
doing
different
that.
than every other
I
class?
would have
For a lot
preferred
of
if they had
the
a little
really unique skill sets
trailer
like the
gameplay,
crossbows,
but it's okay.
which are
Sometimes
almost
they
basically
just don't
guns,
get them.
there's a
That's
lot
alright.
of work that's been done
That's
in other
okay.
games to make
You
those
know how it
feel
is.
great,
It's
that we
alright.
had the
But thank you guys for
opportunity
coming
to bring
by.
into Path of Exile,
What did you
and
guys get
there's a
up
lot of
to?
lessons of
Had a
what
nice
works well
nostalgia
in a
trip
shooter
today.
that
Oh,
can
that's
work
nice.
well
Also,
in an
yay!
RPG.
Please
You
enjoy this
do
stuff.
the
Please
work, get
enjoy.
the animations
I hope
right,
you
get
like
the
it.
timing right. We've done a lot
It's
of
going
core
to be
system changes to make it so
hopefully
that it
really good.
feels like you've got as much
I
control
can't
as you
make
would
any
in a
promises.
shooter-focused game. There's a lot of what have other
But I
games
think it'll
done
be
well
interesting.
that we can bring into Path of Exile.
Oh,
that no
old Flash
RPG
games,
is really
yo.
built on, because they don't have the crazy level of skill variety that we ended up having.
So we've got a live stream
Sorry,
later
my cat
today
also
where
wants
we're
me
going
to
to be
pet her.
showing off 2 of our character classes. We're
Oh,
really deep diving into
okay.
the mechanics, and we're really excited to show that. So if you're interested to know more about Path of Exile 2, then tune into that later today.
Oh, nice. So they're actually going to have a, okay, you can go to see their full interview and learn about 2 new classes at pcgamer.com. I don't know much about
Now,
Path of Exile.
if you're anything like me, you
But
leave
it
your
does look
Christmas
really
shopping
good.
to the absolute last second and then speedrun the entire thing in a single afternoon of guest checkouts and regret. But what to buy the PC gamer in your life? Well, our good friends at Intel have a few ideas. Here's 5 of their favorite gaming deals this holiday season, all on offer now at Newegg.
We also get to see some Intel
The
stuff.
Acer
I
Predator
believe they
Helios
sponsored this
gaming
event.
laptop. Inside is an i7-13700HX CPU, an RTX 4070,
If you would like a laptop, you can buy one.
16 gigabytes of DDR5 memory, and
Good for
1
them.
terabyte of storage. We've been big fans of Acer's Helios
I personally
machines
will
for
not.
ages,
Maybe
and the
someone
new
here
16-inch
is
Predator has
wants one of
fast
those.
become one
I
of
don't
our
know.
favorite gaming laptops.
Built-in
It's
ads
the
time.
perfect combination of processor, graphics
We
card, big 240
will politely
Hz
acknowledge
screen,
these
and
laptop
price.
deals, and then we will get
The
back to the
24 thread
trailers.
Intel CPU is
And we
mighty
will see
strong
what
too,
has been
and the
what has been
RTX
most
4070
anticipated
graphics card also
for
supports the
2023.
magic of
Thank you,
free
Gaming Bleach, for
generation
gifting 2
for buttery
subs. Thank you so much, Gaming Bleach, for gifting a sub.
This
Thank
is
you so
the
much,
Gigabyte
Gaming Bleach, for
Aorus
gifting 2
15
subs.
gaming laptop.
Appreciate it.
Running on an
If I buy a laptop,
i7
it's going to be a
13700
cheapy cheap boy
CPU.
from a pawn shop to
RTX
do dumb ideas with.
4070
Yes, I have a laptop
16
just to like
gigabytes
rate
of
stuff when I'm
DDR5
bored.
RAM, a 1
I don't
terabyte
really,
Gen 4 SSD,
need
and
more
a
than that.
15.6-inch
I
165
think you can play
Hz
some
QHD
games, but not a
display.
lot.
If your needs are a little
It was a
lighter,
pretty
this
okay-ish
only
one.
slightly smaller 15-inch
It was off
Aorus
Amazon
is
when
a
it was
great
on Black
option.
Friday, like
you still
a
get
few
a
years
20-thread
ago.
Intel CPU with the same RTX
It's not
4070
amazing.
GPU inside it and a high
If you want an
refresh rate
amazing
QHD
laptop or
screen.
PC,
It still packs a serious punch, and if you want serious frame rates from the latest games,
her
either
mouth
of
is no
these
longer
laptops has
moving
you
in
covered.
sequence with
We've
what she's
also got
saying.
the
It looks
MSI
like.
Katana 17 gaming laptop.
I think
An
they dubbed over her
i7-13620H processor,
voice to like
RTX 4070
footage they
GPU,
already had of her talking,
32 gigs of DDR5
which is cool.
memory, and a 1
Cool
terabyte
workaround.
SSD. If you're looking for a lot of screen real estate, MSI's 17-inch chonker will get the job
No,
done
this
without
is
costing
still
a
good.
bomb.
I'm just going
The 13th
insane.
Gen Core i7 is a 16-thread chip. The machine still sports an RTX
I think it was just that one
4070
part.
graphics card to handle all the
Now
newest
it's back on
releases,
track.
and you content creators are going to love the massive 32 gig of
I'm a
DDR5
content
memory
creator.
this expansive laptop has to offer.
I'm okay though.
Next, MSI's Aegis gaming rig,
I got
carrying
a
the
PC.
i7-13700F CPU. An RTX 4060 Ti,
I got a PC.
another spacious
Let's-
32 gigs of DDR5.
let's all appreciate
with
this.
2
They put on the
terabytes of
show.
Storage. So
Hey,
yeah,
Barry.
you remember that
How
big black
you?
obelisk from the start of 2001
Hello,
A Space
Paradoxical
Odyssey,
Enigma.
right?
Thank you for being
MSI's
here for 3
Aegis
months.
R PC very much has
When you
that
get
vibe,
IRL
but
lag
also
while
throws
talking,
in a
that's
little
cool,
RGB
honestly.
gaming
Oh, I found
flair.
some really cool SCP
Inside this
videos if
monolith,
you guys
you'll
want to watch them
find
after
a
this.
beefy 24
Like, it
thread
was just
Intel
descriptions
CPU
of how they work and like
way
how
more
to
memory
avoid them,
storage
like
than you'd usually
in like a
find
very
PC at
like
this
dry
price.
manner, just like SCP
Finally, we have the
739. I hope that's
12
not one that's
core
like
and
weird or
Arc
evil or
bundle.
racist. If it is,
An
I didn't mean to
i7
quote that one. I know
12700K
there's some that are
CPU
like
and the
not
Arc A770
great.
with a $50 discount. But there ain't much that
That
can
was a
top
random
the feeling
number.
of building a
But,
gaming machine with your own two hands.
But like
And these Intel Silicon bundles
SCP-739,
will
you can
allow to
avoid
do
by
that
doing
at a
these simple
bargain
steps.
price. For
So
us, pairing
I
a
don't
12
know
Gen i7
numbers.
with an AS Rock
I don't
Arc
know number 8.
770 is a
No,
real
I'm
smart
sorry.
money play. because these older CPUs share a ton of DNA with the latest 14th gen chips.
Come on,
and this
lady.
graphics card has only got faster since launch.
We love graphics cards.
Damn, those are some powerful computers. Let's hope Santa thinks we'll all be nice this year.
Powerful
or at least he hasn't heard
computers.
any of the things you've said in solo queue voice chat.
We love you, Intel. Thank you so much for putting on this show. We will now continue to the trailers.
Is a fun one.
Yeah.
A blisteringly fast racer and a 1999 throwback you didn't know you needed.
Ooh.
Racing into early access soon. This is Death Grip.
Ooh. Wishlist Death Grip. I don't even know if this is part of the countdown. What was that game where you could like... Twisted Metal, I think. Twisted Metal was the one where you like play as a clown like racer and stuff, right? I think that was it. I knew a friend of a friend who... I think it was like a friend of a friend of a friend, but they knew a lady that believed that... No, I think it was just a friend of a friend. They knew a lady that was like convinced that she was going to marry the guy that made death metal, like she had visions about it. So she was just like, I'm so sorry, we can't go out. It's just I know that I'm going to marry the man that made death metal. So every time I hear of like a edgy racing game, I think of that. This looks really neat though. This looks kind of like pod racing, but like really, really cool.
Now that's what I legally can't call pod racing.
Oh, never mind.
The whole reason we're here today is because, yes, there are an incredible amount of video games, and we want to help you decide
adding guns
which
to your
ones are
pod
the
racer
most
is against the
deserving
rule,
of
and
attention.
until now,
But
it's now
if
a
you're
rule you
watching
need
and
one.
wondering, hey, why isn't the Elder Scrolls 6 one of the most wanted games? Well, let me explain. Our voting process for the most wanted list prioritizes games that are imminent and that we know lots of information about. The more
GTA 6
confident
was
we
on
are in a
here.
game's release date, the more rewarded it is by our voting system.
GTA 6 was
But
on
still,
here. They didn't even
there's
have a
long
trailer.
list of high-profile games that have been in dark mode for years and years. While theoretically enormous, they're frustratingly absent from the public eye. So, just to give them at least a moment of acknowledgement, I'm going to see how many of these I can rattle through. Ready? The Elder Scrolls 6, Bioshock 4, which was announced 4 years ago, the eventual Cyberpunk 2077 sequel,
There's
The
a
Witcher
sequel?
remake, Project 007 from the team that made Hitman that's probably going to be incredible, Dragon Age Dreadwolf.
I didn't even know
BioWare,
about
let's
these.
see it. Death Stranding 2, Star Wars Eclipse.
Death Stranding
the
2
Tom
was kinda
Clancy's Splinter Cell remake. Oh, and that untitled Fallout-like RPG from New Blood Interactive. Arma 4, that League of Legends fighting game that looks really good. A Wonder Woman game. The new
That's
Indiana
probably
Jones
not
game from the
coming
folks that made Wolfenstein.
It
Good
could,
and Evil
though.
2, which has been in development for something
That's
like
not
15
happening.
years. The reboot of the Skate series and Crisis 4. Crisis 4.
Beyond Good and
Whoa.
Evil 2 I've been
Why
excited about, but
catch
it's never
my breath.
happening.
Let's see a couple of games that actually have gameplay footage.
Okay, so those were ones people didn't vote into like this, I guess, I think is the thing. Like ones that were so out of the public eye they didn't think to vote for them, I think?
Our world is in chaos.
GTA 6 made it on there though. People are really excited about
Gods and their
GTA 6
armies
still.
of the dead
Ooh,
seek to
cool.
rule over everything we call home.
I wish Twisted Metal came to that would
I'll
be
be
awesome.
damned if I let that happen.
Someday. Whoa! Very nice animation for that. It looks pretty good.
Soldier. God killer.
I don't know if something I'll play, but it looks really neat. The VA sounds familiar. I wonder what they're from. Like, this looks like one of those God of War type games, like the more recent ones. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Yay. Too actiony for a Souls-like. Yeah, I'd want it to be a little bit more, like, slow and meandering to be a Souls-like. It looks a little
Time
bit
for a word
smooth,
from
though.
our good friends at Mad Mushroom.
Mad
you, Mad Mushroom,
Mushroom
for
is a
sponsoring
publishing
us.
company that is going to be a little different from other publishing
Soda
companies.
poppin'.
Mad Mushroom gives us the opportunity
Tips.
to enter the games industry
Everyone
while at
that
the
works
same
at
time
this place has a
elevating
really
and
weird,
amplifying the
interesting
message
name.
of hundreds of indie developers.
You are literally working
Sibs.
hand in
Everyone
hand
has a
with
crazy name for this one.
influencers
Wow.
to figure out how to make your game as enjoyable
The other
as
ones were
possible,
like Frank
not
and like
just to
Bob.
play,
This is
but also
interesting.
from a content viewing perspective.
If you're a developer and you're interested
They're
in us
Twitch
publishing
oh,
your
I'm
game,
stupid.
go to madmushroom.gg, check it out. We're very
They're Twitch
passionate and we're
streamers.
very
I'm
excited
stupid.
about
I'm
what we're
sorry.
doing here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm really.
In a city that never sleeps, innovators like Kieran Short and the All Street
thought
New
they
York
were
City
just really
Collective
interesting
remind
people.
us that with the right tools, like the Alienware laptop, the
little bit of brain
boundaries of art
damage.
and technology can be pushed beyond our
So
imagination.
is Vase
That's
Bia.
where
Does he work
Alienware's
there too?
top-of-the-line computers come in. Introducing our real-life XP boost, the Alienware Power Boost benefit.
Alienware's cool.
Scan our QR code or
I always
visit the
wanted
site
an
below to see
Alienware
how
like
Alienware
PC when I was
is
younger,
undeniably stepping up
and
the
everyone
game.
was like, Grimmy, Alienware's cool, but like you can build a computer for like a lot less money. Like you can like build a computer. Like Alienware's like cool, but like you don't need it. And it's like no, but they have a little
Islands of
alien on it.
Insight, you awaken on a floating
They have a little
island
alien on
as
it,
a
guys.
seeker. Your goal is to explore a serene fantasy
Alienware
realm
were
of
the brand
ancient
15 years
wonders
ago.
and natural beauty.
It has a little alien on it.
Solve its
That's cool.
mysterious puzzles and unveil the secrets
Alienware
of
is
the
just still with
islands.
the price markup now. It has a little alien on it.
We designed the world to be brimming with thousands of handcrafted puzzles, each of them carefully placed
Okay,
throughout
I don't
the
think these are
landscape.
like the top ones. I think
You
these
might
are still
start off
like new
solving
trailers and
logic
stuff.
puzzles, and then decide to search for hidden objects, or
Looks
go
cool, though,
find
like,
some
I-
perspective or memory puzzles to take
Look
on.
pretty decent.
Designed by some of the best minds in puzzle design,
The best
our
minds in
puzzles
puzzle
vary in
designs come
difficulty
together.
and are thoughtfully crafted to be relaxing, challenging, and satisfying to solve for newcomers
Okay.
and seasoned puzzle fans. There is no linear path in Islands of Insight.
I don't know if I can
You
do
choose
this.
where to go, which puzzles to solve, and in what order, all at your own pace.
That sounds very relaxing.
You can solve puzzle quests to unlock new
It looks
areas
like half
in the campaign,
Skyrim,
or explore the main
half
island,
just know
an
things can kill and hurt
expansive
you,
open world
slash
where most
relaxing
of the puzzles
puzzles.
and secrets are found.
I feel like
Wander
this could
around the
appeal to a lot of
sublime
people.
landscapes on foot, or glide above them.
I don't know if it would
Our
appeal to
shared
me
world
though.
allows for seamless interactions.
I feel like I
and
want at least something to
collaboration
try to
between
stab me
players.
sometimes.
You can interact with
Like just a
others
little
for a bit
goblin
of
that comes out
guidance.
behind you and goes like,
Or you
"Ah,
can
you're
play
solving puzzles
entirely
there,"
on
and
your
like
own.
kind of stabs you in the shin or something.
This
That would
is
improve it
your
for me.
adventure.
I don't think they should add that. I think it would
today's
ruin it.
fast-paced world, we hope
If everyone
Islands
just
of
had a
Insight
terrifying
delivers
amount
a
of
sublime
anxiety as they
escape
played
for
this,
players
it's
looking
like a
to
beautiful
unwind.
puzzle and it's just like,
If you
yeah,
want
I'm gonna
to
get you.
discover
Like
more,
that would be
play our
horrible, but
demo
I would like
today
that. So
on our Steam page.
just one puzzle goblin, you know? I would like one puzzle goblin. There you go. Oh, I don't think
In
jumping off her
1999,
bed and then
Homeworld
wanting me to
brought
put her back up.
RTS Space Combat fully into 3 dimensions.
Oh, baby.
Now, 20 years after Homeworld 2, it's a very different world for real-time strategy.
Oh.
And an excellent time for a comeback.
Ooh.
From Blackbird Interactive, this is Homeworld 3.
Oh, yo! Here it is.
Number 8, Homeworld 3.
This is something different than what I thought it was, but I'm still gonna pretend to be really excited. Woo!
First batch of bombers rolling off the line.
Oh, Gearbox, wow.
Looking good.
Whoa, their office looks cool. Oh my god, video game offices look amazing.
Is a 3D strategy game set in space. It's incredibly cinematically compelling.
When we were first starting
Rob,
up on
see, now they
Homeworld
got
3, we
normal
were
games-
thinking,
names
what are
again.
some of the coolest
Oh,
spectacles
Gearbox
you
Publishing.
can think of in the universe that
Thank
you
you for
would want to play in or around?
In
What's a
essence,
labyrinth without a
Homeworld
minotaur?
3 was really
Okay,
our
so
original
I'm really
dream of
sorry.
Homeworld 2. The problem was
This is
in
unrelated
the
to this.
late
This game
90s,
looks
early
beautiful. I'm really
2000s,
sorry
the
that I
vision for
kept
Homeworld
saying
3 was
minotaurs lived in the
utterly
back
impossible
rooms.
to
I thought that was a
Massive
normal thing.
coronal
It
sun
turns out it was just something my
injections,
friends
massive
said.
battles in
So I'm really
asteroid
sorry to the
fields,
Minotaur
massive
VTubers that
environments
came
with
here, and I
giant
just asked how the
megaliths,
back
you know,
rooms
like
were. I
gigantic
feel deeply
Death
embarrassed about that.
Star-sized
I'm very
things that
sorry.
would create an interesting
I don't know.
landscape
I don't
for the
know.
player to
It's
move
hard.
their
It's
units
hard to
through.
get context
We had to
clues
wait
about what's
20
normal or
years
not.
before we
Minotaurs
could
don't live
do
in the
that.
back rooms,
So
but I thought they
anyone
were a
who's interested
standard
in
back rooms enemy.
strategy or
I'm not
strategy-like
joking. I'm very
games,
sorry.
we want
Okay.
to immerse
There you go.
Basically,
They don't-
anyone
they don't.
who loves science fiction.
You have
For
silly
us,
gaps in
Homeworld
knowledge.
3
I
is a
don't.
love letter to the
I need to
fans
stop
of the
believing the
franchise
people
that
that I
have
know
been
in
with
real
us
life
over the
because
last
they are
20,
insane,
22 years. And with
apparently,
Homeworld
and I
3,
just
we wanna
repeat
just
things on stream
continue
thinking it's
that
like hip
amazing
online
feeling
culture
that you got
stuff.
from playing Homeworld 1 back in
I'm
the
very
day,
sorry.
and give that to
I thought
you
they lived on
again.
islands. I thought they lived in the back rooms.
you can play Home
I'm
Alone 3
sorry.
at the pace that you want to play.
Minotaurs live in the
Tactical
back
pause
rooms,
is going to allow you
apparently.
to actually just
Or
pause the game
something.
100%. We have a classic controls,
Just
which
question
you'll
things
know
for
and
once
love
instead
from
of
Home
taking them as
Alone 2.
facts.
And then we
They are
have
labyrinths,
our modern
yeah.
control scheme.
The
And that
back
one
rooms
is
are
built around
labyrinths.
FPS controls that you know and love from the
Do you
games
not
that
know
you've
they were a
played
mythological
before.
creature?
So
I just assumed they were in the
mobile
back
players,
rooms
RTS
too,
players from
okay?
other
I don't
games
know.
will be able to quickly understand,
They said
okay,
it
if
enough, I
wanna
went
go
like, oh,
somewhere, I
Minotaurs
just
live
click
in the
on this
back
element
rooms.
here.
So
Cinematic
when people
combat
like
is
Atlas
such a
Voss or
huge
like
pillar
other
to the
Minotaurs
franchise.
would be
We
here,
want
I'd
you to
just
be
be
able to
like,
get
oh,
in
of
there,
course,
find
they're
the
from the
coolest
back
camera
rooms.
angle,
How are the
and
back
enjoy the
rooms?
spectacle.
There you
For
go.
anybody who's never
And they were
played a
like,
Home
what are you
Alone game,
talking
they'll be able
about?
to
And I was
get
like,
right into the
oh,
action.
they're silly. They're
We
silly.
wanted choke points. We wanted interesting strategic decision making for the player.
It's okay to
When
be insane.
engaging in combat, terrain will actually
Please keep
matter.
saying
We
these
have
things.
tunnels where
Nice,
you
great
can actually
clips
take
and something
your
I can
fighters
show
and
people.
frigates
Thank you
through
very
those
much for
things,
the 100
and
bits. I'm
that
sorry.
will actually remove
This
you
game
from
looks
the enemy
beautiful, by the
sensors, so
way.
you can
It has a
ambush
really
them.
good
You can
sense
actually
of
use a
scale.
larger ship
Look
to
at
take
this.
fire for another
The sense
ship.
of scale in this game is incredible, and here I am talking
in
about
Home Alone
Minotaurs in
3,
the back
we
room.
focused a lot on what
Duncan,
wasn't
you have to be
already
close enough for me to
available
pick
for
you
us
up if you want me to
within
pick you up.
Unreal. We wanted
That's how
to
it works.
figure
I
out
can't just-
the more distinct views that the game would have that separate Home
What
World
about
from
the
any
larger
other
ship
game, which
types?
is mostly the skybox and the lighting to give that
I
feel
actually
of
kind
being
of
in
like.
space.
Okay,
When you go into a nebula, the ship understands.
it's
how
kind of hard
much
to like
coverage
gauge
it
this,
has
but do
from
you ever
that,
like
which
think
will
about like
affect
when
the
you have a
concept of
tiny
fog
ship
of
in like a
war
game
the
like this,
We knew that we
and then
wanted
you get a bigger
persistent
one, and you
damage
think
on
of
the
like the
ships,
tens
and
of
so then
thousands
we
of people
focused
that must be on
what
board
that
it
system would be
to like
like.
just pilot
You'll
everything,
see the
and like
history
how
of
their
your
lives are in your
battles
hands.
as you go through the whole campaign.
I think it's good to think about
Wishlist
sometimes.
and pre-order the game.
At
We're
least you're
super
not like.
excited to have you.
Oh, some people talk about those with Minotaur. Well, you know what? Hi Gingy.
A myth, a tale of a long-forgotten saint.
Whoa.
For there was once an
This looks very
potential
colorful.
about to be birthed into existence. But the potential was greeted by
Whoa.
short-sightedness.
Okay, not in a negative way, but we kind of have like a
Although
stanky
neither
leg
honestly
walk.
covetous nor completely barren.
I like that.
It swallowed up everything that was given.
Like we kind of have like our shoulders are out to the sides, our legs are going like kind of interesting. I wonder if they're gonna show it again. I really liked it. This is cool though. You don't really see like games about like aliens and like stuff like this that are colorful and like abstract and weird.
Fit and proper, but never aware. Dictated from beyond by blessed ignorance and
Start
idle
walking again.
hands.
Do the stanky leg.
Uji's solidarity, like a utopian hub.
Wow.
Blessed be she. Life is not given, but received.
Games are
and
so
her worth
interesting.
lies therein.
People can make literally anything. It's really cool. Nothing like this has been done before, it looks like. The art style is extremely unique, yeah. Whoa. 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 Pre-order available now, February 13th, 2024. Come here, pumpkin. Oh, and it's on PS5.
Perhaps you've heard of an obscure little indie game called Stardew Valley? Or
Oh,
maybe
Stardew
the
Valley?
hundreds of cozy life sims it inspired.
Ah.
Whilst its imitators are busy trying to rebottle the farm life lightning, Stardew's solo dev is leaving the barnyard behind.
What?
From two editors at PC Gamer, Lauren Morton and Molly Taylor,
What?
let's hear more about this highly anticipated follow-up.
Haunted Chocolatier news? I thought he was just working on Stardew Valley forever. Like, didn't he make an announcement that he's like, I went back.
Chocolatier.
I kind of like it. So this is one of the most anticipated games. Okay, so this is great.
Molly, you and I end up
but
talking
very
about
interesting.
cozy games on the PC Gamer
This
Catalog
is,
podcast quite a bit.
Which is why it's so exciting
so
that
interesting
its
that,
creator,
like,
Eric Baroni, is currently working on his next game.
Out of all of
Haunted
these, they're like
Chocolatier,
million-dollar
where
games,
instead of us
million-dollar
being on a
games,
farm,
and then
we're,
it's
like,
just
running
like the
a chocolate
Stardew
shop
Valley
instead,
guy is
which
doing
sounds
something.
super
We love
exciting.
him.
We haven't seen a whole lot about Haunted Chocolatier yet. We've seen a brief
Oh,
trailer and
I'm
we've
sorry,
seen some
Shadow Nicole.
screenshots.
Also,
We've
hi,
seen
Uncle Howard. Thank you so much for
boss battles
subscribing.
potentially. We've seen a bit of the new
whoa, that thing
cozy
dropped milk.
town. We've seen some expanded combat over the Stardew Valley
I don't want to hit a crow
formula,
out of a
so
tree. That
we're
felt mean.
definitely anticipating hearing more about it as it continues development.
So I'm really
Otherwise,
excited to
really
see how Baroni
exciting.
is going to take that formula and evolve on it. And I have a
I
pretty
do not
good
mean this in a
feeling that
negative
Haunted
way. I mean it
Chocolatier
in the
is gonna
best
be setting the standard
possible
for
way.
cozy
She
games
looks like
for
if
years to
Cruella
come.
de Vil were a nice person. Like, She has the same hairstyle, but she looks like she has a soul and like very kind energy. Like if she were in a good way, like a cute, spry, young, lovely Cruella DeVille.
Approximately 5 minutes.
Cruella, I can fix her. Exactly. She's already been fixed. Sorry if she ever sees this somehow and just goes like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? No, she had a British accent. What is she talking about? What's wrong with her? Why is she a weird little creature? Is that an anime? What is that? That would probably be someone's reaction in this situation, sorry. Ambulance life. He looks so happy! Oh, he's a little EMS! Oh, look at him! Look at that! That's nice.
The crusade is about to overwhelm us.
I'm probably not gonna play it, but for anyone that really wants to pretend to be an ambulance number
is on the rise.
And like
I
save
have to
people's
warn
lives,
everybody.
Cool.
We must keep them from reaching the enclave at all costs.
What is this? Oh, I'm not smack talking her. I thought it was cool. I don't know. Like she's cool looking. She had a cool haircut. I don't know what this is, but
likewise,
God, these
my
plates
friend.
are beautiful looking.
But we'll make it out of here. That's a promise.
Ooh. A new era to eras of might and magic. Also, thank you, Jericho. Thank you so much. You're cool looking. Oh, thank you for the 100 bits.
Fate brought us here.
That's Laura Bailey.
We did not come by choice.
Also, pardon me. I like the monster designs in this. Fast-paced.
The silence that devoured my home. Please, guiding star, send me a sign.
It looks pretty good. Like, it looks like the story is
Queen
interesting.
Lorelei of
The art is
Evergard.
beautiful.
They call me Murder. The bird will guide you to my
I
side.
like that
when the time comes.
animal was carrying a skeleton.
The crusade brings you a better future. Soon, there shall only be silence.
The void will
That guy had a
devour
cool voice.
everything unless we stop the crusade.
Ooh. So it looks... Oh, wow. They even had a little plate for the music people.
Firstborn, starborn, even
Sons of
constructs.
silence.
Deep down, we are all as one.
You can play the demo, apparently, too.
A vibrant blend of 4X management and card-based RTS battles, Songs of Silence releases in spring 2024. Next up on the Most Wanted Highway, a game that knows
It looks pretty
nothing beats
decent.
a road trip. Just you, your car, the open road, and the interdimensional horrors bubbling forth from reality's cosmic wounds.
I think I've seen this one. Is it the haunted, like, car driving game? Because, yeah.
Number 6, Pacific
This one looks
Drive.
awesome. This is a haunted, like,
The Olympic Peninsula,
horror,
the
like,
crown jewel of the Pacific Northwest.
car driving thing.
views and
Like,
quiet
yeah,
solitude
Pacific
offer
Drive.
everything
I'm
you
very
need
excited
in
for
the
this
most
one.
beautiful place on Earth.
Apparently a lot of people are.
Cause for alarm.
Indie games are getting really big, apparently. My gosh.
Stability in your area. And please
I gotta write this one down this time. I think this was on EEC3. Pacific Drive.
The chain of events were in plain sight. Strange accidents
Ooh.
leading to the government's claim of eminent domain and subsequent
Ooh.
seizure of the peninsula. The evacuation of 100,000 people.
This looks
and
awesome.
the
You can
attempt
upgrade your card,
and
too.
abject failure at containing the rumors that spread like wildfire.
Ooh. Oh, you can go out and get little treats, maybe even, like food and water.
Before Arda came to extract us.
And investigate
Some
stuff.
zone secrets are best left secret.
This looks awesome.
7. I don't even look up at the sky anymore. 6.
Was she a myth, martyr, or monster?
5. Nothing had more potential than limb technology.
4.
And look what it did to the Olympic Peninsula.
3. 2. 1.
This is like the 5th spooky game, The Lady Lied. They have a lot of really weird games. It's interesting. This looks like a combination of Death Stranding and driving. Look at that. And you get to upgrade your car. The fact that you get to upgrade everything makes it really fun for me. Like, it makes you feel like you're in the world. Like, you can add little things onto it. I wonder if we'll even see a character in it. I think it's just driving. Is this also like a sequel to Firewatch or something? It looks very similar. It looks very similar. Awesome! Awesome! I don't know what this is, but that was a great way to start whatever it is. Just a night fishing. Don't have time to take off your uniform. I don't know anything about this otherwise. Oh, that did not slow him down at all. Mortal Crux. I don't know what Mortal Crux is, but I'm sold on it just because of that. Everything is made better with the fishing minigame. When this initially started, I thought it was just a game where you were a knight and you fish. There's a market for that. There's a market for that. Also, hi Gingy, how are you? Oh. This is nice. This is very quaint and pleasant. Like, that was a pleasant trailer.
I just love that we're seeing smaller studios take a swing at Souls-like gameplay. Mortal Crux is coming soon to early access. Coming up, we're nearly at the top of our list.
That was Souls-like gameplay?
It's time for a second helping of Helldivers as the most wanted countdown continues.
Helldivers?
Number
Helldivers.
5. Helldivers 2.
Oh, this one has a lot of co-op stuff. I like their capes
If there's
and
one
stuff.
thing we value,
Like,
it's
they're all dressed
interstellar
very,
combat
very
with
cool.
giant acid belching
Everyone
insects.
should have like a nice little
as the
billowing
fine
cape.
soldiers of Super Earth call it, democracy.
That's cool.
Now shooting in third person, the Helldivers redeploy for co-op.
I also like how
panel of
cool and
experts
like mysterious
can't
they
wait
all
to
look as they like
enlist.
do chest bumps in the background going like, bro, we did it! This is so awesome! We killed like 100 crabs, this was so cool! Like, that's really fun. I like that.
Helldivers 2 arrives on PC for some co-op Starship trooping on February 8, 2024.
Oh, that's soon.
Now, we turn to the unholy rebirth of a 2009 strategy cult classic. When Hell's throne sits empty, its greatest devils march to war in this stylishly sinister game of ungodly grand strategy. Here's the latest trailer for Solium Infernum.
Oh, interesting.
Set in the bureaucratic nightmare of hell, Solium Infernum
I'm
is a
familiar with
political
this one a little
strategy
bit,
game
but
like
I haven't
no
played
other.
it.
The Prince of Darkness has vanished, and to ascend to the Dark Throne as ruler of Hell, you must prove to the Infernal Conclave that you are the most powerful.
This is very highly anticipated, apparently.
Equip powerful relics.
Maybe.
And
I'm not
cast
100%
rituals
sure
that can turn
if...
the tide of battle.
I'm not 100% sure which are the
Command
anticipated
legions,
ones.
summon
I think it's
colossal
whenever like it
titans,
kind of like
bribe minions,
switches
and
over
attempt to
screen.
outbid your
Some are
fellow
just ones that are like
archfiends in
nice
the
trailers for
bazaar.
upcoming games,
Hell's
and some are like,
blind
this is the most anticipated game of all time.
You'd best
So
learn
it's
the
hard to,
rules of
yeah, they
hell
just mix it in.
fast, and how
I
to
think this is just one that you can wish list.
For it is malice and malevolence that
and not
win
everyone's
favor in
excited to
hell.
go to Hellblood World more than
Insult and
the
extort
other
your
stuff.
enemies, goading them into open warfare.
Poor
Or
Angel just
worse,
having to hang out with all these guys.
humiliation. Scheme in your sleep with
Whoa,
asynchronous multiplayer. Investing
they're a
just a
fallen
moment
angel.
each day in games that can last
You did
for
some
weeks.
crud, fella. You deserve to be here.
There are no loyalties here in the Abyss, and betrayal is the name of the game. Solium
This looks kinda
Infernum
neat
is a
in it,
cult of
actually.
friendship destruction
Yeah, it does look really
simulated
cool.
for nothing.
The bird lady looked awesome,
Better
honestly.
to rule in hell than serve
I'm more excited for this
in
game than
heaven.
anything I've seen so far. It looks pretty cool. Like, this is an RTS I'd play. The strategy game from hell. From hell. Seems like too many strategy games for the most highly
History is
anticipated.
defined by moments when its greatest himbos collide. In January, the
Himbos?
world will stand witness as Yakuza's very best boys
She
unite
did say
for an
himbos.
ocean-spanning RPG adventure.
She said
and
himbos.
probably like some mahjong. Like a Dragon earned high
Mahjong?
marks from our voting crew. Let's see what Sega's got
Mahjong?
cooking.
Yakuza? Mahjong? Yakuza 8? This might be the spin-off one since it was, yeah.
Number 4, like a dragon.
Infinite Wealth. Because I think they have like an island or an American adventure or something. Mahjong?
Lately, our old friend
I
the
love
Shiryu
Mahjong.
clan's been acting mighty suspicious.
There's something wrong with
It's a
me.
pleasure to meet you, Kasuga-san. I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
Hawaii, it is an island.
It's your mother, Akane-san.
What the hell's going on?
He lost his pantaloons.
Freeze.
Kiryu-san? High time you met the head of the Barracudas.
Wait.
Name's Dwight.
English dub?
Barracudas are after me.
There's an English dub? I don't think they've done that in a really long time.
You seen this?
This is someone else. Ganja.
You trying to tell me there are Yakuza in Hawaii? The head of Kazuma Kiryu.
They haven't
What
done this
better
since, like,
trophy
I think the
than
originals. Like,
head
the
of
first
a
one?
Dragon.
Yakuza 7 in the dub. Oh, okay.
I really need your help, like, right now.
I wasn't
I'd take a
familiar
bullet
with
for a
that.
butt
Oh, they're
any
still
day.
hanging out with the guy from Yakuza 7. His life got turned around. That's nice.
You can always turn a new leaf.
What is happening
but
to
you
the
can't
series?
turn back the clock.
The
All you
Yakuza
get
have gone to
is the
Hawaii.
precious time you're given. You ready for this, Kasuga? Let's do this.
Whoa. It does look really fun. The finishers are amazing. The Kiryu VA can't sing from what we've seen though. Neither can I.
You
just put
haven't
your whole
missed
heart
your
into
chance
it.
at our gaming PC giveaway. Follow the QR code on screen now and complete our viewership survey. Once you're done, you'll
I did
be
the
in the
survey.
running to win
I
a
did the
custom
survey. I'm gonna
AC
win the
Mirage
PC.
created
I'm gonna
by
win
the
the PC.
talented guys at Blue Horse Studios and
I'm gonna win
boasting
the PC.
a Core i9 14900
Back off,
KCPU
buddies. I'm gonna win
from
the
show's
PC.
presenting sponsor, Intel.
I will play
Hell
all
yeah.
of Assassin's
Free
Creed if
computers.
I win the PC.
We're just
I'm gonna win the PC.
few games away from the #1 game in our countdown, and from showing you some exclusive gameplay footage.
I want the
I
egg
think
PC
you're going
too.
to like.
The egg PC
But
was
first,
incredible. I'm gonna go
here's
look at that
another
after
game
this.
from our wish list: Crown Wars: The Black Prince.
Ironside is sad at you. Ironside's a lovely computer company. I'm not sure I'm legally allowed to talk about them at this exact moment. I probably can. Check out Ironside. They have PCs with birds in them.
Your great passion.
They're amazing.
Appropriate, for it makes you blind to our ascension.
We're watching this on an Ironside PC, actually. All the processing power of these trailers is being rendered through an Ironside PC.
Religions, we will be here after your empires. We are
I just get excited when there's one bird on screen. It happens pretty...
beyond imagination.
It happens more than you would think for a trailer. People just like showing one distinctive bird.
We are the chaos.
Is this Dark Souls again? No. This is kind of cool though. Medieval cult like stuff. True. Ooh. It looks like it's an RTS, or not an RTS, a turn-based strategy game.
But
Crown Wars, The Black
have
Prince.
hope.
Manage
Medieval
your forces
XCOM. I
with
thought
medieval
XCOM was
tactics in
a...
Crown Wars: The Black Prince, coming March
I
2024.
thought XCOM was a shooting game.
Sometimes
Until
PC
like this
gaming
month.
gives us games
I don't
that empower
know how.
us to make
It
games.
was just consistently
Our next
something I
studio
thought was a
visit
shooter.
is with the group behind Everywhere, an ambitious
I'm
creation
sorry, I thought it was
platform
Call of
currently
Duty.
in
I'm
development.
sorry, I don't
Let's
know
hear
what's
a little
going
more
on.
About the big vision
Not
behind
a touch.
Everywhere.
I'm learning though. XCOM is a game where you do little tactical things. Your characters shoot in it. There you go. Yeah, it's a shooter. I wasn't confused. Whoa, what is that? Wait, go back to that thing. Is this not America? Time for a new world. It's a tram?
Hey, my name's Adam Whiting, Assistant Game Director here at Build Rocket Boy, and I'm working on Everywhere.
Everywhere. Where do you live? I want to see the tram. Well, don't dox
There's a world
yourself.
of
But
creativity,
where's the
exploration,
tram?
discovery, underpinned by really high-quality systems that
Where's the
hopefully
tram?
inspire the next generation of games
I need to
creators in the
calm
world.
down. We're listening
Hi, my
to him
name's
now.
Leslie Benzies. I am the game director of Everywhere and
They're in
Mind's Eye,
Europe?
founder of Build a Rocket Boy. Everywhere is a
Oh, their
place
accents, you're
where
right.
players can tell their stories, where they can build their own world. There's
Scotland?
shooting elements, there's driving elements, there's puzzles. Players can build UGC, take part in many
Is
different
America just
experiences,
crappy?
and they've got
We
all
don't
players
have
to play
anything
games
cool
called
like
Mind's Eye.
that. Wait a second.
Tools which we call Arcadia.
Do we
part
yes?
of
We don't
Everywhere,
have
so you
public
don't have to
transit
jump
like
to a
that,
separate
but we pay so
executable
much in
to trigger them.
taxes.
We built
Yes,
the
yes,
platform
yes,
with
yes.
UGC in mind, so it's
American
inherent
scene
to
public
the
transit,
game.
a bit.
Arcadia, I
America
think, is
dog
a really
water?
wonderful suite of creation tools that
There's
we're using
actually
internally
like
to build content
drinks
on the
named
platform.
after
I
the
think that's
tap
really
water in
important.
different
If you're
cities.
using
Like
one set
LA
of
tap
tools
water
and
is
then
a
giving
drink
lesser subset of that to
that you
players,
mix.
they immediately realise the limitations
It's a
of the
brown
tools that
color
they've been
to
given, whereas
indicate
we
how
want
bad our
everything
tap
that
water
players
is
play
in
within
America.
everywhere to serve as inspiration
It's
because
quite
they
interesting,
have
is
the
it
same
not?
tools that we use to build that experience. So you could look at
Oh,
Utopia
wow.
as the hub where you socialise, it's where you come into the games, meet up with your friends before you decide to go play the entertainment.
This
that
looks
you
like
and
a
your
fun
posse
game,
will
but now
want.
I'm just I need to focus on it. It's a very beautiful game. Their offices are very beautiful. They're taking the time to relay this information to us. It's very kind of them. Meanwhile, I'm just upset. I'm sorry, Mr. President. It's just I understand you're upset, but they have a cool tram. We have trams, but there's like certain lines you have to avoid or you might get stabbed. And like they don't look that cool. America has really bad public transit in comparison to other places.
Of everywhere sits within the biome, and then you've got these abstracted.
Don't worry about the bad water.
areas
We have
with
great
little
hospitals.
arcs, and they're pieces of UGC content
You better get that
we
good
build
insurance,
and
though.
our players will
You
build,
better get
and
that
they're
good
held
insurance, or it's
separately
gonna take
from
you
the main one.
$27,000
They're
to,
connected by
I don't
virtue
know,
of
have a
this
baby or something.
one ever-evolving, ever-changing
You better
world
get that
called
good
Everywhere,
insurance.
and they're all connected
I
to
hope
using
you
the
all
same
signed up for your
characters and same data
insurance.
to
The
come
open
to versus
enrollment
different
period is
experiences, but
almost
they're not
over.
causally related or narratively related.
We have a tram in our
We
town and it
tend
goes
to take a
nowhere
very light touch
interesting.
with
That's so
narrative within the
sad.
game because we want this
I'm
to
so
be a world
sorry.
where players have agency and they have freedom to
I'm
infer
so
their own
sorry.
stories and their own world building within the space. And we don't really
Oh.
know what they're going to do with it. And we really want to earnestly kind of move forward with them and help
You
them
had your heart
build this
checked
world with
out
us.
2
You were
years
kind of able
ago
to
and
take
you're
part
still
in, like, a
paying
shared
for it?
reality with
What?
other players of all different types.
Sorry,
who
this
had
is
all
not
different
what
types of
this is
backgrounds,
not what the
experiences,
developers
wants and
wanted
needs,
to
but they're all being
I'm so
fulfilled by
sorry.
the
This looks
creative
like a
potential
beautiful
of
game.
one
Everywhere
particular
looks
platform.
beautiful.
I think that'd be a really exciting place to be.
Thousands just to get it checked? My god. This looks really good. You can drive cars in it. You can be a person in it. You can play little arcade games. You can design cities in it.
A lot of kind of testing of the back ends, all that kind of stuff. But
It looks like it could be really
Kind
cool.
of the intrepid explorers, the first into this brand new horizon.
Wow.
The
It
first
looked
people
like
to
it could be the new
experience the tools
Second
and be able
Life or
to build some
something.
really cool content with them. We're keen for
Wow.
everybody to get involved. You know, like I said, this is a
Wow.
game that's been built from the very beginning.
Why
with
does this look
people
like Fortnite
you
at
sat
home? No,
watching
no,
this video right
it's
now in mind.
Fortnite
So
at
I
the-
implore you,
at the
please come to
McDonald's.
everywhere.game, sign up for the alpha.
And we're very excited to hear player
Oh, this
feedback.
could be like Roblox. Like you have a lot of like creativity involved with it.
For a new world. Let's build it.
Everywhere.
Together.
It might be kind of cool. Apply for the alpha right now. Not yet rated. It might have to be rated pretty high if people can curse at each other in chat.
We're closing in on number 1. But first, the follow-up to a roguelike with fittingly
Halter
mythical
VT?
acclaim.
What's Halter VT? I'm Grimmi VT. Also, Yakuza was really
Number
far up
3,
there.
Hades 2.
It's interesting. A lot of these games are from like Japan or like indie developers.
After 3 years, and
I never
who knows
played
how many
Hades.
deaths, we still can't get
Sorry,
enough
I
Hades.
have it.
And apparently neither can its developers. In Super
It looks
Giants'
incredible.
sequel, Hades is imprisoned and the Titan of
People
Time
really
is
like
loose.
it.
You're the witchcraft
I know that
princess
everyone
of
was
the
really
underworld,
excited for it,
striking
and all
out
the
against
characters were very
forces of
pretty to people,
Kronos.
but I didn't
It's really
think
something
they
to
were that
imagine how
attractive.
Hades
I'm
2
sorry.
could build
I don't
on
know
the
why.
slowly unfolding
I like the new lady from
storytelling
it,
and
though.
elegant design of the first game.
A release date? I don't think so. I don't think so. Sorry, everybody.
Level up this holiday season. 14 days for $1. Plus, invite 5 friends to join for free.
PC Game Pass. That is worth it, actually. I really like the PC Game Pass. We could play the new Dead Space after this with it for free. Thingies. This looks very cutesy. Like Mega Man. Aww. This looks just like a rootin' tootin' good time. It's a rootin' tootin' good time. Put your feet away, sir. But otherwise, continue to have a rootin' tootin' good time. Please put your feet away. Thank you. That's all I require. Also, I guess for Xbox, not for free, but for like $15 a month or something, you can play a bunch of games on your PC. rather than buy them. Like, it works out for me, though, because I play a lot of games for stream, but maybe it's not a great investment for everyone if you don't really have as much time to play games as you think you will. So, you know how it be. Do not sniff feet respectfully. No. Ever. I mean, I can't stop you. Looks cute, though. It kind of feels like a carnival, and I like the pengies. That's nice. Good for them. They made a cute little bop. Penny's big breakaway. Breakaway, not breakaway. I don't know if they're different, but it's important to make sure we know.
We don't think that the PC is the birthplace of platformers, but we continue to see outstanding 2D and 3D platformers release each year. Nice. Okay, Elden Ringers. However many boss kills you've got under your belt, the greatest
Elden
test
Ring
for every
DLC.
tarnished is, well, it's Millennia. The second greatest
Elden Ring
test
DLC
is
probably got
patience.
number 2.
And by God, FromSoft, haven't we been tested enough? Torrent needs his exercise. As we scratch at the locked door of the
Elden
lands between
Ringers.
the details, let's
Call
hear
yourself
from
an
some
Elden
of our
Ringer
voters
now.
about what they're expecting from this expansion.
That's your new name if you play Elden Rings. Yep, number 2, Elden Ring DLC.
Number 2, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Very nice. Isn't that the first guy
I'm
you fight?
extremely excited about the Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erd Tree. Personally, I'm hoping that they will introduce a new vast
Oh, she's
area
playing
to
with the
explore
dance
that gives you
pad.
that
How
same
cute.
magical feeling as exploring Limgrave for the first time. Just something new and exciting around every corner, pretty much.
Oh, it's so cool what you can do as
In
like
terms
a
of
normal
boss fights,
streamer.
I'm hoping there will be bosses that are even harder than the base game. If we go back to previous From Software games, typically we've seen that the
That's
best
impressive.
and the
I can
hardest
barely play
bosses
these
are
games
in the
normally.
DLCs. Some examples would be Midir, Gale, Orphan of Kos, Sister Freed,
Oh, she's
Manus.
famous? Oh, she has a bunch of
I would definitely
trophies.
say.
Wow.
It would be thrilling to see if they could come up with a boss that's even more difficult than Millennia. Story-wise, I think we'll get a greater understanding into Millennia's brother Mikola.
How the flip did she do that?
Very much hinted and
She's
talked
famous for
about
her
in
dancing
the
ability.
main game.
She dances her way past all of these
They
horrifying
can't release
bosses.
this DLC soon enough.
You can play with the dance pad if you're her. I don't know if it goes like
One
that for the
final
rest of
RPG
society.
featured in our show today is the return of a true cult classic. We saw this studio right at the beginning of the
So
show
I think this
with
is number
horror
1?
game Still Wakes the Deep, but they're also working on the second coming of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Ah, is this number 1? Oh, this is a wish list. I really hope this comes out.
Tell me, Willem, what rumors have you heard about me?
They changed the camera
That you were
angles.
there in Cairo. They called you the Slayer.
And what will I be to you, Willem? And to this lonely, forgotten warehouse?
Vampire the Masquerade has been back for about 4 years or so, I think. They've been developing this game. They went through some studio development changes, and I think the main writers of the first one left the project, and other people have come back and gone on, and a bunch of other stuff, so... looks exciting, though.
You're exactly what he said you'd be. I guess that makes it easier.
Makes what easier?
What happens next?
Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines 2, coming fall 2024. Yay!
Before we find out which game tops our most
Also, wow,
wanted
Gingy,
list,
interesting.
Let's recap the top 25 so far.
Okay, number 1 is coming up.
Still Wakes the Deep.
That one looks interesting.
Sword of the Sea.
That one looks cool.
Holster.
I'm really excited for that one.
Persona 3.
Excited for that
Reload.
one.
Harold Halibut.
That one's very interesting.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Pretty excited.
Skate Story.
Relatively excited.
Menace.
Not for me, probably. but
Avowed.
very excited.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
Hopefully I'll be able to figure out how to play this.
Frostpunk 2.
Don't know anything about it.
Gloomwood.
Very excited. Need to play the original.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Don't know anything about it.
Tekken 8.
Pretty excited. Probably won't
Hollow
play it.
Knight. Silk Song.
Everyone and their mom is going crazy for that one.
Marathon.
Don't know much about that one.
Path of Exile 2.
Everyone loves this one.
Homeworld 3.
Don't know much about that.
Haunted Chocolate.
I'm excited for it.
Pacific Drive.
Extremely excited.
Helldivers 2.
Don't know about that one.
Like a Dragon. Infinite Wealth.
Glad they mentioned himbos.
Hades 2.
Don't know much about it.
Elden Ring. Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Excited for that one. And number 1.
We've ranked 24 of our 25 most wanted games, each capturing a different piece of our fascination.
Here we go.
We've had
what do you think it's going to be?
Sword surfing, demonic skateboarding.
What have they not mentioned that everyone's excited for?
Whether it's the three-dimensional space strategy of Homeworld 3 or the ever-expanding universe of build crafting and Path of Exile 2,
Masquerade 2, they just had that on though.
Represents the games we can't help
Probably
but
not
hunger
that.
for. But for our
I didn't
panel
even
of
know it was still being made.
One game more than any other had a clear hold on our hopes.
It's not
This game
2.
received the highest voting total from our panel of critics, developers, and content creators. It's the long-awaited return of a series that found wonder in jammed firearms and crackling Geiger counters, striking a balance between lethal tension and dystopic beauty that's never quite been matched. But also, this game is a testament
They're
to
not
developer
making
fortitude.
Half-Life 3, guys.
This is a project that's weathered wartime, including
Stalker?
office relocations and most recently, a severe studio fire.
What?
Here is our most wanted game.
It must be Stalker, right? Wasn't that the one that had the...
Number 1.
Yep.
Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yevgen, the CEO of GC Game
Evan.
World and the game director of Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl.
Wow.
Recording this video feels almost surreal as I accept the award for the most anticipated
What's Stalker?
PC game.
A very anticipated
Being
game.
here proves that several elements much larger than myself aligned for this moment to happen. Firstly, it's about you, our fans. Many years ago,
I'm sorry your studio
when
got
the
set on
journey we
fire,
had planned
fella.
concluded, you refused to leave the zone. You enriched it with stories, love, and life.
Yeah, people
ensuring
still
that
play the
legacy
original
continues
Stalker.
through the years.
They didn't give up
You've
on it.
shown us that there are still goals to
I've been
achieve
recommended to
and
play
stories to tell.
Stalker like 10 times.
Your
I need to get
passion
back
has
on
guided
this.
us
But like,
throughout this journey, and I can never express enough gratitude for that. I consider this award a symbol of your unbreakable trust. Secondly, it's about the journey itself.
yeah.
This path was extraordinary, marked by dedication, passion, and commitment from everyone involved to deliver an unforgettable experience. I feel blessed to lead a team like this, and I dedicate this award to those talented individuals.
That's so nice.
Stalker 2 stands as the biggest and most complex game in our lives. It was ambitious from the beginning, but
Wow.
evolved into an ultimate challenge. It holds extreme
Look at that mural in
significance
the background too.
and a deeply personal connection for us, crafted amidst the most stressful conditions imaginable, including the pandemic, war, relocation, cyber attacks, life threats, and more. Additionally, it's about the legacy. Stalker began as
They've
a
been
PC
through a lot
franchise
for
and has
trying to make a
always been
video
loyal
game.
to the PC community. Receiving this award at the PC Gaming
What
Show
does Stalker
feels
stand
like a
for? I don't know,
confirmation that
actually.
we will remain true to our vision and roots. This holds extra significance for me. I understand that discussing somber topics during a gaming show might not be ideal, but I'll take this opportunity to address the situation in my homeland. The war still goes on in Ukraine.
Oh, they're in Ukraine.
Those
Oh no.
currently fighting on the front lines,
I hope you're
including
okay,
GC
fella.
employees, are real heroes. Not all of them were
They had
trained
to
for
send their
this.
employees
They
to the
simply
war?
couldn't turn away.
What?
Stalker 2 was important for us even before the war.
Dear Lord.
But now it stands
Oh
as a
my
national
God.
product, aiming to convey Ukraine's
I didn't know they were
unbreakable
from
spirit
Ukraine. I
to
know
the
what's
world.
going on in Ukraine. I'm not under
Today,
a rock or
we
anything, but
celebrate our victory here,
oh my God.
while simultaneously striving for our homeland's ultimate triumph in the future.
It got delayed by war.
I'm
Dear Lord.
overwhelmed with the joy to recognize that Stalker 2 entered the final phase of development. Fellow Stalkers will soon reunite in the zone
goodness.
once again. Thank you all for this award. I assure you
Tesla.
it holds far more meaning than I can express in a foreign language. Now I want to show you
Oh
the
my
story
goodness.
trailer we have prepared for this occasion. Please enjoy.
Thanks for the trailer. We're getting a new Stalker trailer. This poor fella. Whoa.
You asked me about my good luck charm. Remember? It's an empty shell.
Decided to play soldier?
with me?
Oh, it's not pre-rendered.
Dimitri and I were just discussing a certain puzzle we found in the zone.
Whoa.
But we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit.
Whoa.
Maybe you can figure it out.
It reminded me that we used to be puppets.
I took just one awkward step.
Ooh.
And my whole world plunged into darkness. I'm sorry, Strider.
That was the day the psi fields were turned off. Suddenly, the voice of Monolith was gone.
Dang.
I felt as if I was awakening from a years-long coma. And through the scope, we saw the body of an unknown soldier fall.
We had a simple choice. Sit back and just wait for another super emission, or take a chance and get control of the anomalous energy.
Oh.
Only I didn't choose that path. Unlike you.
Ooh. The faces do look really good, yeah. It's a very interesting game. Like, it takes place in a, well, we'll talk about it in a moment, but it takes place in, like, a radiation-heavy place, and, like, it has a lot of, like, spooky stuff in it. It's apparently very, like, customizable and, like, a lot of fun little things going on.
The PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
There was a little bit of
Thanks
gameplay,
as
you
well
got
to our
yelled at.
sponsors at Intel for helping us put on this broadcast. And remember, all the games featured in today's show can be found on the PC Gaming Show Steam page at pcgamer.com/wishlist.
PCgaming.com/wishlist.
The overflowing bounty of PC gaming does not quit, and neither will our judges.
There's a Stalker movie?
But before then, we'll see you back here in June 2024 when the PC Gaming Show returns. If I can find my way out of this bunker. They've locked me in, and I think they're about to turn the lights out.
Oh.
Thank you again for watching.
She was a nice host. She had a lot of charisma. I liked her quite a bit. I thought that was very good. It was a good gaming show, I think. It was kind of neat to just think about all of the things that are upcoming and, like, very sought after. You don't really see a lot of those types of things. It's usually like, world premiere, here's a trailer. Do you like it? No, good luck. But this one actually had, like, a lot of insight from people that are in the industry and just like, this is cool. Yes, the egg PC might have been my favorite part. I was very excited about the egg PC. They also highlighted a lot of really interesting games that weren't even on the list. It's cool that Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is still in production. Very neat. Very neat. So, yeah, I liked it. I think it's over now, though, so... Was it kind of cool? I liked it, though. It was like a good 2 hours of just games and stuff like that, so... Thank you for watching. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for letting us watch. Thank you for helping us understand video games more and more each day. We love them. We love video games, or we probably wouldn't be here. Or maybe you're here to hear me talk about stuff, which is sad, because all I really know is media, because I don't go outside. I'm not really living a full life. I'm not really going outside hiking all the time and going like, I saw the coolest bird! So like, yeah. There's a sizable amount of media that draws inspiration from Roadside Picnic beyond the Stalker games. But they're the most well-known. Interesting. They offer us eggs in these trying times. They do indeed. I might go back to sleep. I'm tired. I don't want to... Oh, goodness. Thank you so much, Lance Murdoch, for gifting 5 subs. It's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Lance Murdoch, for gifting a sub, and thank you so much, Lance Murdoch, for gifting 2 subs, and thank you so much, Lance Murdoch, for gifting 3 subs, and thank you so much, Lance Murdoch, for gifting 4 subs, and thank you so much, Lance Murdoch, for gifting 5 subs. I appreciate it. And thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting a sub. And thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 2 subs. And thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 3 subs. And thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 4 subs. And thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 5 subs. And thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 6 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 7 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 8 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 9 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 10 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 11 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 12 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 13 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 14 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 15 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 16 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 17 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 18 subs. Thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 19 subs. And thank you so much, Silpha, for gifting 10 subs. I appreciate that. You can try to win the PC that we saw on the show. I already tried. I put my information in. I think it gives you like a little survey, and then at the end it's like, would you like a new Intel PC? I probably should have finished watching the show first, though. I didn't. And they were asking me, like, what would you improve? I think the only thing I would have improved maybe is... Well, this is me. I'm stupid. I was just like, what's on the wish list? What's not? What's going on? Because I eventually got it by the end, but it was if it said wish list in giant letters. That meant it was a game you could wish list, and if it said number blank game, that meant it was a game that was being anticipated. I did not miss 16 and 20. How dare you, Mr. President? How dare you? Thank you so much, Silpha, and thank you so much, Lance. I enjoy your streams and I can catch them. That's very nice of you. I'm glad that you stopped by. Thank you so much. What if you want to stay awake? Do you have any coffee suggestions? It's true. If you want to check out the coffee, grindingcoffee.co, you can get some. I haven't been drinking coffee lately, actually. I should. I'm tired all the time. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I want the egg PC. Who wouldn't want the egg PC? That thing looked amazing. I'm gonna raid someone. I was gonna try to stay awake until I'm supposed to go over to Cigarette and Birds, but I'm too tired. I'm gonna take a little nap. I'll be over at Cigarette and Birds at... Let me see, actually. I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. I know that we have... Okay, there's the Zomboid collab. At, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. I'll be over at Cigarette and Birds. I'm gonna take a nap. I'll be back later. Apparently 6%... Who were the 6% that didn't want that egg? That thing looked awesome. Out yourself so we can make fun of you and hurt you. We're going to just harm you. We're gonna just start hitting you with bricks. We're not gonna do that. I don't know why I started saying that. That was weird. That was kind of gross. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for coming by, though, today. Oh, I'm so sorry. When there was a raid, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Grimmi. I mostly play horror games. And Metal Gear Solid. And Mass Effect. I like military games. But not Call of Duty so much. I did play it for a little bit, but not Call of Duty so much. More like, the story-driven stuff. I love stories. But I play a lot of horror games. Those are mostly what I do. And especially indie JRPG horror games, as you can tell. Maybe not. That's not a lot of people know those. Okay, let's see. We could raid, we haven't raided, we could raid, let's see. What do you guys want to see? Oh. There's a lot of people playing Lethal Company. I don't think we've ever got into raid Nina. And she raided us pretty recently. She's very sweet. I think you guys are gonna love her stuff. It looks like she's just starting too, so let's... Oh yeah, horror games, not horror games like Ladies of the Night. Those are the games I play. Horror games. But guys, go check out Nina. I think that's a good one. I don't know if we've ever gotten to raid her before, so please enjoy her stuff. It looks like she's going to be talking about Japan with one of her buddies, so please enjoy that. She has a really cute model. There's some little kitties on the screen for her loading. Oh, they're gone. Oh, her stinger is really cute too. Oh wow, I love her redesign. It's so adorable. But please go give her some kindness there. And thank you guys so much for coming by. I'm gonna pass out. I'll be at Cigarette and Birds at 5 p.m. because there's no way I'm gonna be able to stay up that long. As long as they're not horrid games. I play some horrid games too. You never know with those each.io games. Some people just go like, I want to make people angry. I'm gonna make a game that'll make people angry. I don't want them to have fun. I want them to suffer. I want them to feel bad about themselves. That's my goal. I want them to feel bad about themselves. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this and they're gonna feel bad. Like, sometimes you get a couple of those, but I think most of them are made with enthusiasm and pride, so we usually play good ones. Egg. Thank you so much for coming by, you guys. I hope you're excited for a lot of these new games coming out. I love video games. That's it. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. Please have a good time with Nina. Have a lovely one. Oh, Pumpkin got afraid of literally nothing. It's okay, baby. It's okay, Pumpkin. Okay. Have a good time, you guys. Have a good time. Thank you so much for being here. See you at 5 p.m. if you want to come by Sigrid and Birds. Yeah, bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.